freaking double shack,
Oh my god.
double manacles.
Hey,
Oh my! Where is
Leon,
this from?
as you pick up Kellen, you notice him looking down at your chest.
Wait, what?
Every time I picked you up, or pick Kellen up, Leon would say your character would look down look at my chest. So I'm a female.
Oh dear, those are.
we are currently recording, so who wants to do the recap?
I believe you said Ali was gonna do
It's
it.
gonna be Ali.
Wait, he's...
Please tell me he didn't actually go watch a Dragon Ball Z video.
Yeah,
I
he
did.
was watching.
Wait, what? I did.
Oh god.
It's we're recording right now, so...
Oh, so I'm ready? We're ready for me?
Yep.
Alright, the last time on Dragon Ball... Oh wait, I'm sorry, wrong anime. Alright, no, seriously. Alright. Here goes. After visiting Magnus's childhood home and receiving some armaments from his father, Ian Hammerguard, the Order of the First Strike made their presence known to High King Grimlock. Informed of the rescue mission at hand, the king gave the party a challenge. For every head of evil collected, the party shall receive 500 gold pieces. The party then readied up, making one last stop in town for health potions before heading down into the mines, otherwise known as Thamarv's Delve. Not before long, the party was informed by the foreman that dangers lurk ahead and many don't come back. Cautious, the party moved forward, readying their weapons. Finally, approaching the lowest level of the delve, the party was confronted by goblins, ogres, and a serpentine hydra, which slayed their guide. In mourning, however, but still pushing forward, the party then is ambushed by two beasts, but swiftly execute them, killing one and turning the other to a flaming mush. And that is where we left off.
And wait 1 second, I gotta give what's his face? So you guys, so go ahead and give yourself inspiration. That was pretty spot on.
Yes.
That's probably the best one.
Yeah, that was probably the best one so far. So that's pretty good.
Isn't he the
So
second one so far?
Third one.
he's the third one. So with that, you guys left off in the aftermaths of a battle adjacent to a waterfall. So you guys, excuse me.
And it's a
that's
waterfall,
how the-
Andrew, not a fucking
that's how the
smokestack.
No, I know that. I thought it was.
You guys are right here, gathered around two corpses of large insectoid creatures' armored carapaces, and their eyes that were imbued with some kind of hypnotic energies have now gone a dead gray. What would you guys like to do?
It's something with their heads or something.
Wait, why is there a clock and a snail on top of me? I've been knocked prone? Or...
No.
Oh, you, in response to one of Whiskey Jack's attack, you hit the deck.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, because he shot Osas in the ass. Oh
I
no, that was
gotcha.
Alex or someone else.
Oh,
We thought that.
Are we cutting these guys' heads off? That was the last point where we were debating.
Didn't we all say that it wasn't gonna be able to fit inside the bag?
yeah. So, but we can still carry it. It's just I don't think it's gonna
No.
fit in the bag of holding.
These heads actually, upon closer inspection, the large insectoid creatures, their bodies are quite massive, but in comparison to the rest of its body, the head is actually pretty small.
So Leon's saying these guys are stupid as fuck, but they're jacked and swole.
So we would be able to fit the head in the bag of holding without any issue.
Do we know what the monsters are so I can label them, or should I just
Hey,
name them
go
bug
ahead
dudes?
and try to do a nature check.
Well, no, I don't. I don't know if Kenny did, because Kenny has the nature check.
All of you guys failed your nature checks.
Oh, we did. All right, I'm gonna just call them bug dudes then.
I never
Or
did a
fuck it,
nature
I'll
check.
roll it.
What
There's
the
no
hell?
there's no harm in rolling.
I never did a nature check.
So again,
Yeah,
before
yeah,
you, one of you guys, I think it was actually Bliatov who attempted. With the 12, you haven't been in the Underdark. With a 19, with a natural 20, both of you know what these creatures
Natural
are.
20, bruh.
Osas and Arithma, you guys ponder over the corpses of these large insectoid creatures, and you've heard stories of these creatures. These are insectoid creatures who happen to delve, or rather live, in the under portions of the earth, and you two have heard stories of these creatures fighting adventurers and getting the upper hand on them through their eyes. Well, what is before you is called an Umber Hulk.
Umber Hulk.
Oh, I didn't
More
know
like
Umber
Deader
Hulks were
Hulk.
bugs.
Cinder Hulk.
So to give you guys 1 second, I know Zachy wasn't here, so here is a picture of what you guys fought
Still
last
creepy as shit.
session.
Still creepy as
Let me
shit.
pull that out. So this is what you guys fought
Ah!
for Zachy.
No.
An Umber
Okay.
Hulk.
Hey
So
guys,
Osas
Guys.
Oh,
and
it's hideous.
Maya.
Bruh. They got
Guys.
pubic hairs on their hand and their back.
All right, let's get back into formation, guys.
All right, can we? Before we put the heads in, can we snap off those?
Yeah, we can.
Mandibles?
Yeah,
guys.
You may.
the outer ones. And
Sure. Since you're out of combat, it's not a difficult check for you, especially. You take the time to remove all 4 mandibles from each creature. From 2 mandibles off the 2 creatures for a total of 4 mandibles. You now have 4 Umber Hulk mandibles.
so those are going on the floor. I want to take the heads and put
Okay,
the heads.
so
in,
you toss over the Umber Hulk mandibles, and again, since you're out of combat, not a difficult check. With the help of your compatriots, you do manage to remove both heads. One of them is slightly singed from your compatriot blowing its head with the scorching, or rather smoldering warhammer.
all right, so I'm gonna go over to Osas, who's currently holding Vinny. If I open up Vinny, would I be able to talk to him?
Currently, you don't hear him. Only
So I give it to him.
Osas can hear the voice.
I give it to Maximus.
Can we do just like a quick exchange, like not without actually
Sure.
changing anything on our character sheet?
Sure.
All right,
Okay.
all right, so Vinny,
Thank you.
I'm gonna give you two heads, and I would like you to give me my backpack back.
All right. Not sure what these things are, but okay. So, how would you like to acquire this backpack?
What is the trade, right? I give him 2 things. He gives me. I have a backpack in my bag of holding.
I'm not entirely sure what these things are. What do you give me here?
So if you hold on to these, they're each worth 500 gold pieces.
Oh, like the sounds of that. And,
Ah,
oh, you toss the heads in there?
Yeah.
You toss the 2 heads in there, and he spits out the backpack. It lands on the floor squarely.
All right.
you know what I'm imagining? Like a backpack.
The
from my
backpack's
room?
5 pounds, right? I don't have the thing open.
I think it is. Let me double check for you. Backpack. Backpack is worth a total of 5 pounds.
Yeah, guys.
Just for later, I can use that.
I believe tough.
Yeah.
As you walk northward, what you see before you is a bit of it looks like a wide river. It's kind of out of place underneath, in this cavernous area, but it is indeed a very large river that's traveling around a large rock formation pillar that extends all the way up to the ceiling. And to the right of you, to the east of you, is a waterfall, raging waterfall that can be heard quite clearly.
All
I
right, so
say
I
we get
say,
into formation, guys.
yeah. So I'm just gonna say, Vinny, I'll see you later, and I'll give him the bag back to Osas.
All right.
All right, I guess. Talsa, since you have control of the bag, I guess just mark that you have 2 heads of Umber Hulk.
Behind you.
2 heads.
Nice.
Okay, got
I
it.
would say the 2 heads
Whiskey
weigh
was
5 pounds apiece.
Whiskey was in the middle.
Riley
so
was
the-
in the back.
I just want to let you know
Where
that's a big head.
It's quite large. Yes.
Where was Whiskey in this?
In the back with Riley.
Right there? Okay.
Osas.
Give me
Whiskey
one
was
sec.
in the
I'm
center.
still packing up stuff.
Oh no, yeah, we had a space in the middle.
Ryla and Whiskey Jack swap spots.
Yeah, we actually had those swap spots. Well, guys,
And
you might want to be on your guard. With an insect like this, there's probably more to be in the area.
And
So,
seeing as how
can we
this thing
check
fell
what's
from the
on
ceiling.
this side?
I'm sorry?
Yeah, that's if you're way too low.
Can we check what's on the left?
Oh no. Let's start with what we see in
Alright.
front of us. Let's just do one thing at a time at this point.
What the hell is that?
Oh, that's a cliff edge.
So, to the right of you, actually, not yet. The only one who knows about this is Crutch. There's a 100 feet drop on the right-hand side.
Look, but
no,
I see,
Vlad?
I see a
Vlad
thing.
can tell us.
What do you see?
I'm not. It's like a white, and
Oh,
has,
you see, not that.
That's a waterfall.
oh, okay, yeah, okay.
Whose hammer is this?
Do you still have the cantrip by any chance, or do I have to cast it again?
Anyone missing a hammer?
I didn't.
After a while, your battle axe disappears, Osas.
Yeah, got it.
You guys noticed his ethereal warhammer begins to melt slowly and dissipate as holy energies.
You know that Warhammer was really nice.
What accent is that?
Usos. It's
I don't have a clue.
quite impressive.
Alright, wait, where was Bleatov?
Square district
All
Austria.
right, let's move wherever we're deciding to move.
He's taking a dump.
Little, get information. This is hard.
Okay, well, we can't go up because that's a waterfall. I don't drop 100 feet.
No, in front of you is a river.
So is that the
Which
waterfall coming
which
down?
direction
Is that all
did
we
we come
see?
from before?
From
You
here.
came from the south, which is this way.
Okay. So there's a waterfall ahead. Let's go to the left. That's where Bleatov is.
Oh, okay,
The Australian became British.
I know,
I'm actually trying to do British.
It's hard.
That's my issue. It keeps
Sorry.
switching with Australian.
You know what
Bear
the
with
funny
me,
thing
guys.
is? I can hear a little hint of what's it called? Scotland.
Really? Fuck.
Yeah.
Say
yeah,
that in that accent.
Bear with me, guys. You're right. Oh man, this is gonna be hard. I'm doing my best. I want to get it. Trying to get the character better.
Wait, who's the front line again? The first two?
Okay.
Mm,
How are we
us
moving?
too, but
this?
we have to turn. So
So, form up.
What whiskey?
Okay, this is gonna take me a while.
What if I scout ahead of you guys?
Well, do that, and while we
if you're
actually no,
comfortable
don't do
with
that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
No,
I
he
don't
has.
trust- I don't
He has dark
trust.
sense. He has dark vision and he can stealth,
All right.
and he can disengage.
Are we gonna?
Are we gonna
Formation
form
go,
up, or what's happening here? Where's Magnus?
You
I'm right
guys?
here.
So Leon, can I try to
We
roll a
turned?
stealth check?
You
and-
may.
Wait, Leon.
28, yeah.
Did you get a token for what my steed is going to be?
No, I completely forgot, dude. I'm so sorry.
So don't cast the steed.
Do you have the
Hello?
steed spell right now?
Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. Do you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
So do you not want me to cast it for simplicity's sake, or?
Your spell. Oh, it's a level 2. You have it equipped right now?
Yeah, because find steed comes with being
All right.
I'll
Okay.
remember.
Alright.
I'm at. These are just regular questions. I'm not casting yet, but
You may certainly summon one. Sure.
all right.
So are we coming, guys?
All right. So.
All right. Let's move that way.
The shittiest formation ever.
Guys,
Oh.
remember, keep up like last time.
Bleatov, with your
Hedrum,
28 of
what's up?
stealth,
Wait, Hedrum not here, right?
there's not much in the way to hide behind, but you try to crouch
try to move
and
with
lower
stealth.
your presence as much as possible. However, it's kind of hard to
Okay,
stealth
there we
when
go.
you have a large platoon of armored units behind you.
Yeah.
Do you want to
Wait.
just like solo stealth ahead of us or something, Alex?
Do I see anything around
Wait,
me,
hold down.
like on the
Uh,
walls or anything?
Go
I'm just
ahead.
logged in.
Go ahead and roll a perception check. With a 16, you take a look around, and before you is a somewhat large,
Ah.
expansive room. However, there's nothing that really catches your eye.
Give me 1 second.
Oh, look, Petro's back.
So you press forward.
So
Before you
Oh, sorry. Go
go
ahead.
ahead. No, go ahead.
I think we
Damn
should
it.
take a short rest. Just saying. We have some people that are pretty damn low.
Alright.
Some of the frontliners, as a matter of fact.
It's
Anything
a
up there?
dead end
Bleatov?
ahead. It's a dead end ahead.
You travel to the end of the cavern, and nothing really catches your eye with the 16.
All right. Looks like the waterfall is.
Leotov, is there anything down here or no?
No.
No, there's-
It's all wall around there.
It's terrain. It's just a wall.
So I guess towards the waterfalls are only.
Wait, so are me and Bleatov the only ones who have? So, well, I can ask this normally. Is there a torch lit?
Is that a torch? What?
Magnus
Because I
has
have dark
his
vision, I can't
Warhammer.
tell if there's a torch lit or if it's me.
And Osas gave me a
Magnus has
stone.
his Warhammer.
And Osas gave me a
Oh
stone.
yeah, my
with
Warhammer
it.
is now a torch.
I
Gotcha.
think the light that you're carrying, Nehemiah, is about to fade. Let me double check.
Don't worry,
Wait.
she can just set her hair on fire. Oh, it already is on
So
fire.
the light has a duration. The
No, actually, the light does not have a duration. The
Alright,
spell ends if you
so-
cast it again or dismiss it as an action. So currently,
Oh right, he has a
Nehemiah
stupid stone, the
has
the
a rock
light stone.
that's lighting up quite a bit of the way.
Is this just a pillar?
Hold on, where are you?
Oh, Leon. By the way, you can
Oh, yeah.
take out controls.
yeah, I'm not
of
moving
the
until
character
Whiskey
phone.
Jack or Crush moves. So
So
I'm gonna
before
stay with
you,
you guys.
at a distance, all you can
Wait.
really glean is that it is a pillar that starts in the water and ends at the ceiling.
Leon, I'm gonna use lay of hands. 10 of my lay of hands on myself.
Oh, you may.
Wait,
Can I look
look
in
this,
the
wait,
wall?
wait. We
Ew,
can
he's
just take
touching
a short break,
himself.
right?
One person at a time. Who's doing what?
I just subtracted 10 lay of hand for myself.
Alright,
So
Um,
who else is doing what?
I was saying we can actually take a short rest right here because some other people actually might need some healing as well. And if I take a short rest, I can actually get that channel divinity, which I can use to heal up later on.
You can take a short rest, but you do not know what state your target is in currently, which is apparently that fact weighs very heavily on your Riley.
Guys, I say we move forward. Please. We have to.
can I look in the water if anything catches my eye?
Did you roll perception?
Not yet.
Go ahead, you may roll perception.
I do the
Oh,
same.
Crush is gone.
Same, me.
Oh, I'm
Uh,
right here. I'm coming.
I'm
Yeah.
lagging.
We lock
I-
them doors and turn
With a
them
19,
lights.
I lag and fall in the water.
you look into the
Oh,
water
you-
and
I can't see anything right now.
Oh.
man, you guys rolled hot.
Fire!
With your rolls, you guys take a look and a closer inspection at the water, and it seems relatively benign river water.
I can't hear you at all.
Benign.
I think that's you, Andrew.
Yeah, because we hear them good.
We hear him loud and clear.
Yeah, no, the voice connection faded for a bit. But it's
So
fine now.
again, so one more time. Before you guys is water that's not. It appears to be regular water. It's very benign, not
All right.
threatening at all.
Yo, give me a stone.
If that's the case, I want to take a running jump and try it because I see this ledge. I try getting
What
as
ledge?
close.
Wait. Aren't we like multiple
This is not a ledge.
feet
That's
in the
not a
air?
ledge.
This is a wall.
No,
That is-
here.
Where's your
I tell everybody I see a ledge on the other side over here, on the other
And
side of
I'm
the waterfall.
Oh, on the other side, huh?
Oh,
the
other
side of
how
a
far
waterfall.
is that? Holy shit.
There's no way we're
There?
crossing that.
40 feet.
It's 30 over here.
No way you could do that, dude.
No, I'm staying to get as close as I possibly can to it.
Yeah, but I think we're high, aren't we?
Um,
Did you see anything in the water?
Like there's a waterfall, which means we have to be.
Well, the way I kind of think of it is the waterfall is falling and we're on the lower level.
You are on the highest level right now. There's a
Oh,
100-foot drop to the right hand side. You guys are currently on in front of this water. The water is directly at your feet, but it
So
trails off to the right and goes into a waterfall. Drops for 100 feet or so and crashes into the pools of water below.
So if I were to jump, I'd go this way and then that way,
You
Wait,
suspect,
what the fuck?
according to
because current, you know.
I feel like
He's
the
jumping like a horseman.
I feel like
So-
the water can flow.
Where's Steve?
Wait, so Leon, just for clarification, so this
Yes.
water is at our feet.
yes.
Over here by the waterfall, we die.
Again, it's water at your feet, waterfall, 100-foot drop, and then pools of water below.
Okay.
We notice if the water's deep or shallow.
You can take a look.
Oh fuck! I didn't mean to do that.
Let me take a step forward.
Hey guys, there's another ledge over here.
What the hell are
Guys,
you
there's
talking
another
about?
ledge over here. You want to try going over there?
How far is it?
It. I want to say it's just about as far as I can see, so I want to say about 60 feet.
Oh, motherfucker.
Leon,
good-
does that mean I
But
noticed
it's a little
the shallow?
safer because you have this wall protecting you from the waterfall.
I'm sorry. What was the question?
I'm sorry. For my perception roll, does that mean I noticed that if the water is deep or shallow?
With a 22, you notice that somewhere along the about like 10, 20 feet in, it becomes waist deep, maybe even deeper.
Is there a rock
Actually,
nearby?
no,
Like
you
a
don't
loose
notice.
rock?
You don't have dark vision. You don't notice any of that.
Wait.
Leon,
Oh, yeah.
I say we just go to the left, like jump into the left.
So
Watch.
can I do a long? I want to do a long jump to try and get as far as I
Sure.
can.
What's your
Yeah,
strength
guys.
modifier?
we have
My strength modifier is. Let me
What?
find.
Oh, wait, before we
Two.
do that, should
There's
we
ground
tie
here.
rope?
He's not stopping, guys. He's not stopping. So unless you want him to stop, you better be very upfront about this.
Yo,
Uh,
guys, if I were you, I'd rather like tie rope for one of us, especially on the immovable rod.
All right, fine.
Just in
Give me the
case.
rope and I'll do the jump. Valerie's in danger. Let's hurry up.
But that doesn't mean you have to go and make stupid decisions, but okay.
Yeah, like if you're gonna risk us for actually doing this stuff, then I suggest you think clearly about this.
so there's
Dang, Kenny's made the most sense in games since like he started.
Okay, who's the heaviest out of all of us?
Maximus or I?
It's probably the Dragonborns.
We lost
That means
them.
you could. Oh shit! Because that means
We
you
lose.
guys could fight the current.
There's not much of a current because of the wall.
We lost out.
We can't say for sure.
So, by the way, I don't know if all the team members can see it, but I'm just letting the rest of the people know that over there, I don't know if you can see the ping, but there I see some ground. So,
Yeah,
there's-
right, I
there's
told
ground
us.
there, but
How
we
about
don't really want to take the risk and jump in this water.
Wait,
Have
so
I-
hold
All
on.
right,
Go.
Quick question. So if I tie the rope around Riley, and then she uses Misty Step, does the rope stay around my waist?
Anything that's on your person stays with you. Yeah. So that rope that's tied to you would also would also travel.
Wait, so if we tied one end of the rope to the immovable rod, and part of it to my waist,
That's a good question, actually.
Well, first
Yo, we'll
off,
do it.
hold on.
Yo, give me a rope. Give me a rope, Riley. I got this immovable rod right here.
Well, where are you going to be going from? Because
well, because I can move 30. Riley can move 30 feet using Misty Step in one hit. So I can
jump-
get past this. So I can
Jump
be
and then
safe.
Misty Step.
I mean, truth be told, the only reason I use Misty Step is to make sure I'm safe behind this wall, so the waterfall doesn't bring me.
Why don't we attach like an arrow to the rope and just shoot it, kind of like a gat? You know what I mean?
Oh shit, yeah.
well, yeah, we can do that, but what's going to hold it on the other side?
The arrow.
The arrow in the wall or the
Yeah,
ground.
and then the
And
lightest
who
one
is
of
that
all of
gonna
us
hold?
would go.
Wasting time.
Why don't we do the arrow? The arrow with the rope.
All right, how many people for the arrow?
Honestly,
One.
if there's no other choice, I'll take it.
Arrow or
I'm
Misty
against
Step?
We'll do the arrow.
Yeah, arrow.
You're against it. Why are you against it?
First off, where are you shooting this arrow?
I don't see another. I can't see it connecting to a wall on the other side. You'd have to shoot at the ground.
And even if you did get it a good shot, there's no way an arrow and a rope is going to hold one of us to get across this.
I'll tell you, guys.
The light-
Let me do.
go.
Guys, tie the rope around my waist. I'll do a jump,
All right,
and then
give me how much rope do you have, Riley? How much rope do you have?
Let's see. I believe I have about 30 feet.
All right, 30 feet. All right, who's got 50 feet of rope?
I think I do.
All right, Crush, give me your rope. I got the immovable rod. We're gonna put the immovable rod right here at the end where you're standing. So immovable rod goes right there. The rope around there. We give the end to Riley, and then Riley chooses what she wants to do with it: jump, hop, skip, fly, teleport. You know,
All right,
say a prayer, whatever you want to do.
Man, if I was
If that's the case, we're going to climb together because it's about 60 feet over there. I'm going to tie my piece of rope to it too. Give me the.
All right, so
give me
you have a total of 85 feet.
all right.
So
All right, Rod's in front of us. Rod's right about
there.
here.
I've downloaded all 5 episodes.
All right.
Just a quick
I'll
suggestion.
move out of the way.
Quick suggestion.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Try jumping from around here.
Sure. All right.
Okay,
Alright,
these are in high school and college.
Oh, now I'm in your way.
Everyone get out of the way. Everyone get out of the way. She's gonna jump. Give her all your words of healing and speed and prayer and not dying.
Magnus,
Wait.
Right.
Actually,
place
as
the
a matter
immovable
of fact,
rod here.
Okay, I'm moving the immovable rod.
Are you showing interest?
Hold on,
Rally,
that's also
before you do
missing.
that,
Raleigh, don't fall.
Rally, before you do that,
You're showing interest.
All right.
Yep.
shit. Never mind, I don't have the cantrip to help you.
Don't worry. I can use Misty Step to get into the other side if I get into issues. All right. Leon, I'm taking a jump.
Alright, so you need to, for you to,
So
so
I only watch
your what is
So
your
who's this
strength score
background?
total?
What's going on here?
My
Sorry, that's my
my
brother.
strength modifier is 2. The score total is 14.
So you can jump a total of 14 feet if you run 10 feet prior.
Yeah.
10 feet.
That'll only
Okay,
get you a total of 44 feet, though. Andrew, you'll have to swim the rest.
that's fine. Or I could use Misty Step. Wait, how far is 44
Misty Step
feet?
is 30. You said Misty Step is
14.
30.
14.
So I'd be
You're,
round.
you're only going 3 blocks.
You would end up right here.
That's fine.
Can you hear me now?
I'll do it.
Yeah.
Wait, do you want to say anything before he jumps?
I don't know what happened until now because my Wi-Fi.
Alright, so we decided we're going to tie 85 feet of rope to Rylai and the immovable rod, which is right here, and she's going to make a jump for it using her Misty. She's going to jump, then Misty Step all the way to this point over here somewhere.
Yeah.
How about that? That's a. You say you have anything to chime in?
Was there
People-
anything in the water?
People suggested shooting an arrow, but Crush says that there's nothing to shoot the arrow
Wait.
into.
Hold on. If I do a strength check, can I potentially get like an extra step? After 5 feet?
No, that'll be.
Wait,
how about-
can
we'll
we
see.
throw her,
Quite heavy.
or can she like run and use us as steps and like launch herself farther?
Wait, I
Like
can't.
vaulting?
Someone cut out.
That's the long jump.
Yeah. So yeah, what she's attempting to do is a long jump right now.
Okay.
Because I remember doing 20 before for long jumps.
No, it's your strength score equal to your strength score.
Okay. So
It's off one of the way.
I haven't either, but I.
so
All right, let's
That
hope
means
this
I'd
roll is
be-
hot.
oh wait, I'm doing an athletics check.
No, jumping is just 14 flat.
I remember it was
So
So
I'd
you
be
just
here?
jump.
like. Got laid. It only took him 14
You would land 3 spaces away.
All right, I'm gonna mute
but
Pedro.
off the edge, so I'd be here.
What's
Let
up?
me know when he gets
So that
back,
would be
guys.
right.
I'll just mute.
Okay. So I go here, then I Misty Step. Hold on, let me.
So you jump Misty Step midair.
No, I Misty Step the second I hit the ground to 30 feet. So that'd put me here.
You hit into the water. It's very cold, and you feel a current begin to take you. However, with your Misty Step, you do travel 30 feet. So go ahead and minus one of your spells.
Okay.
You land right here. You can see the edge, but now again, you can feel that current beginning to sweep you.
I wish we decided to take a torch or something over there.
Wait, hold on. Let me subtract one of the Misty.
Yeah.
Misty Step. I feel the current begin to take me.
Yes.
I swim up to the edge over here,
Okay.
and grab hold
Go ahead and roll a
And-
strength check, athletics check.
to roll to swim up or get back.
Yes.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
In that case, let me.
Yo, we're gonna need to somehow give light to Whiskey Jack at this point. I just realized.
Well, no, I have 85 feet of rope, so I'm safe there.
It doesn't matter. He still can't see.
Oh,
Is
Whiskey
Whiskey
Jack?
back, guys?
He just muted himself.
He muted
Yeah,
himself.
I'm just muting myself because my brother's talking loud.
Gotcha.
can I use one of my lucky points?
Wait.
You may.
So
He's just gone in the
roll.
darkness.
23. With the 23, you begin to feel the current begin to take your form. However, with the 23, you do fight against the current, and after about a minute or two struggling with the water, you find yourself on the ledge.
She hit
After
land.
quite a bit of work,
She-
you're drenched.
On
she
top,
hit
right?
land.
All right. So let me check something. That would
Sure.
be
She's safe, guys.
Osas, you see Riley see through the struggle, and you see Riley eventually hit the other side.
Alright.
I tell the rest of the people that she made it,
Can
guys.
And I
Can
scream
we,
across and say, "I'm alright, guys."
I have a question.
Don't yell, don't yell.
I have a question for you guys for the party.
Uh,
Can we take the rock that Earth is holding into like one of our like crossbow or longbow bolts or whatever, tie it
Yeah.
to the tip and like shoot it?
You don't have to tie to the tip. I could just lighten up the arrow or something.
Or
Um,
I have a better idea.
I can light up the arrow and just shoot it.
You can light up any object, right?
Yeah.
So just touch the rope.
Ooh.
the rope
Rope is
exceeds
too big.
the dimensions.
It's 10 feet. It has to be 10 feet.
or
Big.
while they can just light a torch.
Or Riley could just light a torch.
Riley, you should just light a torch for us.
Also,
I don't
Riley,
have to. I have dark
now-
vision.
No, but
yeah,
your
but
allies
not for
don't
you,
see
for us, dude. Come on.
I don't. What I'm saying is I don't have torches.
Okay, here's.
Just set some
so
shit on
I asked-
fire.
Alright,
Well, I
Don't
can't.
worry about it.
I can't
I
hold on
have
to
an
the.
idea.
I can't hold on to the rope and use of my fireball.
I have
No,
an
no,
idea.
don't use that. Don't use that. Just let
So-
Tassel speak.
So I have an idea. I asked Bliatov, can you give me one of your arrow?
Alright. I hand him an arrow.
Okay, so
Begrudgingly. My
I used to-
arrow.
Should we have one in the captain?
So I used the trip, the light, and cut the backside of the arrow.
You're cutting it
Lit it
out.
up.
yeah,
Yeah,
you're
you're
cutting
robotic.
out of it.
Really? Okay.
You do light up the arrow, and with that, the arrow lights up. Arithmia, your rock becomes a regular old rock.
Fuck, it's useless.
Damn, we got no light. Fuck.
I tossed the rock into the river.
You toss a rock, and you see a bit of a splash, and it disappears into the darkness.
Okay, dang. Okay.
Okay. So, and
I'm
then I give it to
prepared
Bliatov, and can you shoot it somewhere over there?
Hope I don't miss.
Or, as a matter of fact, can you shoot it somewhere in the terrain so it's
Like I said,
visible
yeah, do the captain
all
one.
across?
Where?
Somewhere in the terrain, somewhere in the midway, so other people can see the whole thing.
So like on the pillar over here?
Before you, Taos, if you sound like a robot right now.
Yeah.
I don't really know why, because my sensitivity's up. Connections is fine in this side.
Yeah.
'Cause
I don't know what's
where's
going
the
on, to be
rope
honest.
Right now? Is it like this?
Where's the rope?
Yeah.
So
The rope. Right now I'm at 70 feet, so it's pretty taut.
here's the thing. So the rope was tied to you, correct?
Yeah.
Was the rope tied to the immovable rod?
Yeah.
Yes.
So you traveled Riley without the rope?
Wait, what?
You said it was tied to me and the immovable rod,
Yes. The immovable rod never moves.
but the rope
No,
does.
but the rope
Yes,
stretches.
the rope does.
The rope stretches. Okay.
That was the whole purpose of the question earlier.
Yeah.
Was if I have the rope tied around me
So-
and I use Misty Step and the other side's tied to the immovable rod.
All right. So again, the rope is now part of the immovable rod. The immovable rod never moves, as per its name. So
Yes,
Well, I mean, the
There's-
rope
there's-
technically.
but
there's
You should have. Hold on.
Alright.
Leon, were you unaware of what we were trying to do earlier?
uh
Like, I'm not trying to be condescending. I'm like curious because the reasons we asked those questions about how the rope acts with all of that, and then you said like it does move with him. Like
So-
we all know the immovable rod doesn't move, but according to your clarifications, we assumed that that was a safe choice. If your clarifications were misunderstood, then we wouldn't have taken that choice in the
I
first place.
apologize. Maybe it wasn't clear enough. But when you Misty Step, all equipment is carried with you. That's true. So if the rope, so you have the rope tied to you, and the rope is tied to the immovable rod. The immovable rod does not move. The rope is tied to the immovable rod.
But it's
So
the end of the rope that moved. It's not like the rope is still tied to the immovable rod. The rope is still tied to me.
Hold
So
on.
it's just
But we're asking Zaki. I know you wanna. We're asking this of you, DM. Is this misunderstanding enough for us? Can we roll back the actions, or are you gonna let us forgive us for this one?
For now, we'll say the
Leon,
rope is
For
on your end.
clarification's sake, you know that the what do you call it?
The rope.
not
Movable
the rope.
rod.
The movable rod is here,
and the rope is
Riley
there.
over there, right?
Okay.
So one end of the rope stayed where that gray dot was.
Right there.
That
So
part
where
tied.
Kenny is.
The other end of the rope she took with her. So the part of the rope with the immovable rod never moved,
Yes.
regardless.
Is
Exactly.
this one piece of rope though?
It's a long 85 feet.
It's two pieces of rope put together.
So what you're saying is, as soon as the immovable rod touches anything, that object, in no fashion, can move.
Cannot move.
So then
Wait,
Riley cannot jump
wait.
to begin with in order to miss.
Yeah, the rope. That means the rope doesn't move.
So how many feet? It was 85 feet, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she has a lot of room to jump with.
Then her Misty Step should. I'm confused.
So Misty Step doesn't really clarify. It's like one sentence worth of spell.
Right. So it's up to you as the DM to
Yes,
pick.
exactly. So let me
So
interpret
are
the
you
rules for you guys.
punishing or not punishing? after this?
I'm gonna say for this, we have a bit of miscommunication. We'll say that the rope is with Riley, but for future,
Okay. Yeah. For
again,
future.
I am your
Alright.
interpreter of rules, so my word
Gotcha.
is final. So please respect what I say.
Yep. Gotcha.
All right.
All approved.
Okay.
So I'm confused why the rope got.
Yeah, why the rope wouldn't move though? Because I understand that
No,
one
no,
side
when
is
you-
tied.
So when she jumped, did the rope move to where she jumped?
Yes, but in once you Misty Step, everything you teleport
Okay.
and all your
so-
equipment teleports. However, the immovable rod cannot teleport.
Oh, so it's a blink. It's a blink,
It's
guys.
a blink.
not
Yes,
like-
exactly. Misty
Yeah.
Step is
So
a blink.
he's saying, everything that's on you can move as long as it blinks, but a movable rod forces
Immovable
away
rod
a blink.
cannot move unless you do a strength check. That is like ridiculous.
Yeah. So okay, we get
So-
what you're saying. We get what you're saying.
So no matter what, so pretty much the effects of the immovable rod override Misty Step.
Yeah.
So you can't. So Misty Step would have traveled if Zaki had the rope on, and it was just the rope. It would have traveled with him, but the immovable rod cannot move.
So, out of curiosity, let's say Magnus was holding the immovable rod. We tie the rope to the immovable rod, so it's not activated yet.
We can talk.
Then I do
we
this
can talk-
whole shebang.
We
Okay.
can talk nuances
Just
and
leave-
rules
leave
later.
it
We're
for
currently
later.
stalling the game
Yeah.
quite heavily.
You're right,
now.
sorry.
So did we light up the wall yet or no?
No.
We're about to do that right now.
So
So
does
shoot the arrow
Leto have to roll or
Shoot that
right
shit,
here.
boy.
right here.
point
I got
Point is-
2 pings.
Whichever
point
side,
somewhere in the middle
honestly.
so people can see. The people without dark vision can see. That's the whole.
Yeah, we can only see about
Right
here right
here.
now.
I'll
All
shoot
right.
it right here, Leon.
Go ahead and roll an attack with your bow. As you guys see, Bleatob knock
The strongest bow. The strongest bow you got.
Strong bow.
With
hard
a
cider.
22, you do
Yeah.
find your mark. Where are you aiming currently?
The wall.
I
Alright.
deal 5 damage to the wall.
The wall says,
Um,
"Ow, you bitch!
That is 1 second.
That's my knee. I took an arrow to the knee. I used to be a wall until I took an arrow to the knee."
Right here.
Whew, I mean, we're still not being. It's still not enough.
We're really not there.
An arrow pierces through the stony, cavernous walls, and it begins to emit light. It's clever use of the spell, so I do applaud you guys for that.
I did ping like the end here.
You did, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, sure. And you guys are luring me up today.
There's
You guys see the arrow begin to move in the wall, and it adjusts accordingly.
It
I
settles.
guess. I guess.
Okay,
it-
so how are we
Out
getting
of curiosity, the people without dark vision, how far can you guys see?
I see everything.
I can see up to here.
Okay, good.
Yeah, it should be enough for us, honestly.
Sure. Hold on, I have a line. I can set up a line. That's what we see up to. That line is basically what we can see up to.
Okay.
Wait, did
so
you guys see the rope I drew?
That's
Yeah.
only 70.
Riley, you may
Yeah,
cast this
we can
Find
see
Steed
this.
spell at your leisure.
Not yet.
You know what this looks like? Aerith might have pissing into the ocean. I mean, the waterfall.
That's a long piss.
So
Yeah,
how,
I thought-
Alright,
What
we're
the
taking
hell?
the rope
What the hell?
You
across.
got rocket launch piss.
Alright, are we taking the rope across?
we gotta go
Yeah,
one at a
yeah,
time.
yeah.
Let Osaz go first. He's just.
No,
Yeah.
I'll go first.
Oh, so
Can I go on the rope instead of swimming
Like
along?
tightrope it.
Yeah.
You can try.
You know what?
It's an acrobatic.
Wait, is it
Yeah,
tight
try.
enough? On
I'm the one holding on the other side.
Riley, we need to travel full 85 feet to have it nice and taut.
full 85, boy or girl.
Just travel.
All right.
Oh, is that Leon?
Yep.
It's like a dick swinging.
Okay.
85-foot dick.
Sweet.
She got that good D.
Jesus Christ, man.
So go to
Jeez.
85 and then.
Wow.
Fuck.
I mean, she can get closer and
Is
just
that the
end it
typo?
here. He doesn't have to hold it on the left.
So are you a full 85 now?
Yeah.
So now the rope becomes quite taut.
No.
Oh, whoa.
I can't erase it. Thank you.
I got it. Freehand. Let's do polygon.
So, you want me to go first?
Now it is a
I'll
very
go.
tall.
Alright, I'll go first. Is it acrobatics?
Yes.
He
With
might need help
16.
for strength, to be honest. Okay, good.
Riley, go ahead and roll strength check.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, he might have need that strength check if he gets advantage if someone else is holding it with her.
With a 14. Okay. We'll say, yeah, with a bit of effort from both Riley and Leotov, you managed to tight wire yourself across, and it's not too difficult a feat for you, Leotov. Reminds you of home, actually.
Alright,
All right.
can I help
Help.
Riley?
Yeah, sure.
Help me pull the rope.
He holds
Okay.
Riley's hips seductively, like helping her golf or something.
Oh. Sorry, you guys don't have the you guys
Another
don't have the rated X content DLC.
Wow,
Hot coffee mod. The
Very
hot
tasteful,
coffee
so-
DLC.
Alright, who's next?
Yeah, like GTA.
Next.
So who's next?
Who's next?
Yo, it's the next lightest person.
I guess
that would be Arithmia.
Damn it. Whatever.
Yeah.
Let's
And then
rope it.
Whiskey.
Do
Wanna attempt to tightrope it?
Josh?
Either
Would that
Dex
be with advantage?
go on top of the rope or
You would have advantage, Riley, on your end.
Uh,
Ooh, 19. Yeah, that's really
alright.
good.
I'm gonna do a safety precaution. I'm gonna just jump, like, tightrope it, and then just in case, I'll probably do a dex save if I fall.
Go ahead and roll a dexterity check. 18. Yeah, this is quite easy for you.
All right, now go help them too. Arithmia. Anyone's got pythons, hold that shit to the ground, cause you best niggas better have that shit on tight when the 600-pound nigga's gonna cross.
You hear Magnus's voice begin to trail off as you head towards your
He's like,
other
"Nigga!"
compatriots.
All you hear in the distance is.
Alright, guys.
Alright.
Next.
so
As you guys are doing this, all of you begin to feel a bit of a rumbling.
Fuck.
Hurry up, hurry up.
The ground
Yeah,
begins
you got my
to
whisper, right?
I go next.
Okay.
the ground begins
No,
to.
Whiskey, let Whiskey go next.
Oh, Whiskey go next.
Oh yikes!
Oh no!
Oh my!
Arithmia, keep a lookout.
Whiskey next. Whiskey next.
Yo, with what
Rolled an
sight?
8.
Alright, you hold.
Yeah, Bleatov, switch with Arithmia.
Wait, Whiskey, you rolled the wrong thing.
Acrobatics?
You guys all begin to
We're
feel
fine,
rumbling.
it's
So
acrobatics.
Whiskey Jack, go ahead and roll acrobatics with disadvantage. Oh, a 5.
Can I use
No, no,
a
no,
no,
that's
that's
athletics.
That's athletics.
Acrobatics.
Roll acrobatics.
As you're crossing Whiskey Jack, you guys all begin to feel this rumbling. Go ahead and roll an athletics check. Riley with advantage. Whiskey Jack, go ahead and roll acrobatics with disadvantage. Oh! Wow.
Oh my god.
Greatest disadvantage ever.
Despite this rumbling, Whiskey Jack, you eventually tightrope your way across. And thanks to Riley and effort.
Can I,
Yo, shut the hell
can
up.
I tell where the rumbling is coming from?
Not really, but as you begin to try to decipher where it is, it begins to stop. Guys, shh.
Where the
There's something quite big, and it may or may not be nearby.
Yeah, stop yelling. Stop yelling. Stop making too much noise.
No, I'm whispering.
Alright,
Whiskey Jack, Bleatov is watching the right. Whiskey, you take the left.
It's
While we help
shit,
everyone
but
across.
Okay.
He can't even see.
So am I next? Or is-
Osas is going next.
Okay. Can I do my? Uh, can I do strength, or do I have to do acrobatics?
This is a feat of acrobatics. This is you keeping your balance.
But can I actually go under the rope and actually try to with my
Oh.
hand? Yeah.
Yeah.
I was actually going to ask the same
Clever.
thing. Yeah.
Look, the last four of us cannot tightrope that.
Because I'm terrible with strength.
Yeah, you could like monkey bar it.
You may.
So athletics, I'm guessing.
Yeah, sure. 14. Go ahead and roll athletic. Actually, yeah, go ahead and roll athletics with advantage. 19. With your 14, you do manage to swim your way across. Water is icy, and at one portion of this river, yet since you're a dwarf, it's a lot deeper for you. But thanks to your efforts and Riley's efforts, you do make it across.
Who's next?
Crush you.
All right. I'm gonna.
Hey,
I'm gonna,
Maximus.
I'm gonna go and help.
To you.
I guess.
You gonna tightrope it?
I'm gonna go underneath.
Someone who could see, keep watch with Leotov. I don't know what that rumble was earlier.
Yes. I'm looking out this way.
Yeah, what do I roll? Athletics, right?
You're swimming in the water.
I'm going under the rope. Yeah, like.
Okay, so go ahead and roll athletics. With a
19, 17.
17 and a 10. Oh, 19.
19.
Actually, yeah, that's 19. Yeah, you do make it across. The cold water is very cold, and there's one section of the river that deceptively becomes quite deep, but you do make it across.
Maximus.
Okay.
Well, Leon. In the meantime, can I ready up a scared flame? Just in sacred scared flame. Sacred flame, just in case something pops up.
You may create a scared flame, but it might be scared of
Maximus,
enemies.
before you go, I need you to pull the rope when you get there. Take it from you
Yeah,
and Riley both pull the rope.
Riley's doing a phenomenal job right now.
I'm
Yeah.
holding her.
Do I
holding her,
make
bro.
it?
But I have to detach the immovable rod when I go, so you have to
But-
pull me.
But you have. That's fine. Well, I don't need to be an accident anymore.
Dude, by that time we have so many people. Don't even worry.
So, do
All
I
right.
make it?
Come on, Fatty.
Do I make it? Hello, DM.
With a 15 and Riley's 18, yes, you do. Water's very cold, and again, there's a section that's deeper than what you guys perceive. But yeah, you guys make it. You make it.
Got a mangina, Maximus?
Maximus, you are like drenched, ice cold water. So is Crush and Osas.
Okay. I'm gonna disconnect the rod, tie the rope to me, hold the rope, brace it, and here's my athletics check.
And grab the rod while you're at it.
Yeah, I'm taking the rod.
With a 19, yeah, you do manage to swim over. With the rod.
Get rid of this rod. Get
13.
rid of that. There we go. That's gone.
13.
All right.
13.
Did I go? Am I going?
With the 13, yeah, no. Yeah, you guys are fine.
All
You
right.
guys make it over.
All right, so I
can't
hit
see
the
anything.
right now.
Alright,
so
guys.
I hit the F5 for a quick save.
I get.
Quick save.
I get.
Osas, you see like a bit of menu dialogue in front of you, and then it disappears after a while.
How do I delete this rod?
Yo, Osas.
Magnus.
Yo, Osas.
So before you guys,
What's up?
You got the cavern in front of you.
Just
splits
stand
into
next
a
to
right
the
and left.
hammer.
Yo, get a stone and light it up.
Yeah,
I have dark vision.
Who's
So
the
I
closest Leotov? You notice in the distance, in the darkness, you see what appears to be canvas tents.
and sorry.
there?
Yo, stand next to the hammer for warmth, boys.
And
Yo,
Leon,
formation.
Leon?
I
I
was
signaled
behind
them
you.
to wait for me.
hold up, DM, real quick.
Yes.
Just to save time, can I just say that I lit up a stone and gave it to Arithma?
Sure. Arithma, you get a stone. Where
Which
are you?
direction, guys? This way or this way? I don't know.
Wait, hold on. There's
I
two
It's
think
people
great
over
being
over
stealthy
here.
with you guys yelling
Yeah,
and
guys,
marching behind me.
Wait
Where's
here.
where's Arithmaya? Oh,
Right
it's here.
here.
So you're whatchamacallit? Osas gives you a stone that's lit up. So I think that's a 40-20.
40-20.
So I whispered to Arithma that conceal the light, if like as much as possible.
I'll try.
Alright, so what are you gonna do, Arithmaya?
Oh,
I'm gonna hold it, but like. I'll probably grab it with 2 hands. So just
Alright,
in
so
case
you have a
it doesn't-
muted light source then.
So in the meantime, no. In the meantime, can I actually? He doesn't have to do much. Can I keep an eye on Bliatov? So for some sort of hand signal. So if he says that something is ahead, we can actually try to be really quiet and just conceal the light or something.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, what's
Um,
this?
So for now, Rhythma, you can keep the light on.
Go ahead and
Alright,
roll a
that's
stealth
fine.
check, Leotov.
Uh-oh.
Again?
Yes. It's a new check. New area.
Ugh.
Sunday, yeah. You do your best to attempt to conceal yourself in the darkness, and with your passive perception of 17, you notice something on the wall.
What is that?
It's
Can I
jizz.
take a look?
It's a little too far for you.
Is this the formation we're going with?
You know that it's a sigil, but you can't really discern its details from this distance.
Alright.
But everywhere.
I'm like trying to blend in with the wall right now.
You do so. As you get closer and closer, before you see multitudes of canvas tents with a long dead campfire in the center of all of them.
Should we follow him?
Does it look like there's any sign of life around there?
You can't tell from this distance. No.
Hmm.
We locked them doors and turned the lights down low.
Shut the hell up.
I
shit
signal
on you.
to Osas, you can come. There's a
Hold on. I cast. You know what? I actually cast Find Steed now.
Okay. Riley, you begin to glow with this divine magical energy, and you guys see Riley you see sigils begin to form around her, and as they form and disappear, go ahead and minus 1 of your level 2s.
All right.
You begin to, as your sigils begin to darken what you see before you, what forms before you is very large. And at first, it's like radiant energy, and once it begins to coalesce and form, it becomes more and more creature-like, and it takes the form of a very large, very brazened wolf, a dire wolf.
Kato, how you doing? I need your help.
Yes, how may I serve you, master?
Did Riley just do summoning jutsu?
Yo, you're one of the Starks.
So right now we're on an important mission. We're trying to find Valerie Lionhardt.
Not, of course.
Hold on, you guys are cutting out.
Only
Okay.
you hear this conversation, Riley.
So right now we're checking. Well, hold on. I know whether this. All right. I need your help with scouting, trying to help me find her. Do you think you could pick up her scent?
And what are you looking for exactly?
Valerie Lionhardt.
Yeah, let's see. He's gonna do a track. Let's see. So one of his features is called keen hearing and smell, so he has advantage on this.
Yo, guys. Last time I was talking to a dog, it was
With a
more than
natural
10
20, you see the creature before you begin to sniff around, and he looks over to the corner to the far right. Actually, do you have an article of hers that would? Yeah, you would probably need something. Actually, now I think about it, you would probably need something that would have her scent.
They're part of a book club called the Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants, so he carries around a pair of pants.
So Riley, you don't have anything that would allude to her scent, but the
Well,
dial.
but I have a telepathic connect. Oh man, that means I would need to know what her scent is.
Yeah.
I remember when he was in the castle, he took a teddy bear with him.
Well, no, that's my brother's.
So the dire wolf takes a moment to sniff around.
Hold
You see
on,
his ears perk up. He looks at you. They
Hold
will
on,
send me not to.
I give him the crest of the Lionhearts, and I say, this is her father's scent. Do you?
He begins to sniff it. He looks at you. This just smells like metal to me.
No, worth a shot.
You see him
So where do you
sit
where
kind
do you
of
smell
like
people?
patiently.
Where
What
do you
else
see?
would you have me?
Where do you smell creatures? Where do you smell creatures?
There's so many scents down here. He looks around. There's something to the right.
Something to the right. I relay this information to the rest of the group. Guys, this is my
This is
direwolf.
a very, very interesting spell, by the way.
I'm loving this spell.
No, I knew
Guys, I
something
summoned
was
this
there,
guy.
Tassie. I didn't want to
Huh?
go alone.
This is my celestial direwolf, Kato. I summoned him to assist us in helping Valerie. He says that the people, the creatures to the right.
Who's right?
Kidding me, right?
Kato, can you please point the direction?
And you see him like Scooby-Doo point to the right.
Who's right?
Scooby-Doo point.
But there's only one right.
That direwolf is facing me.
So this way.
Oh, okay. At this point, let me open
So
up
he's
the light
pointing in this
source.
direction.
He's pointing in that direction.
Yo, Leon, can I just open my light
Alright.
source at this point?
So you pull out your light source?
Yeah, might as
Yeah, sure.
well.
Wait, hold on. Kato, do you think you could go up and sneak and see if?
With pleasure.
All right. Be careful.
Let's see. He's going to roll.
Tell me what you see as you're going through.
He rolled for stealth. He rolled pretty okay. You see him begin to like get down low and begin to walk across these walls.
So since the human, without the
tells me-
dark vision,
He's telling me what he sees and what he's smelling as he's going along.
He disappears into the darkness, and telepathically you hear him communicate with you. He tells you that before him is a bit of a decrepit campsite with a dead campfire in the middle.
That's what
Are there any people
So
around?
you see him like sniff around. Yeah, there's something here.
Are they alive?
Yeah.
They are. Guys,
that
Kato says
I
that
don't
the
like that
people are
laugh.
alive over there.
So he has a passive perception of 2. Okay.
What the fuck?
There's definitely something here.
Somebody farted.
Hold on. I'm gonna be on this for a while. Hold on.
Did you find the
I tell them that I found a sigil in the wall on the way to the camp.
Get information.
So, can I inspect the sigil from here?
You need to get a little bit closer.
This much?
As you get a little closer, you begin to solidify and clarify in through your eyesight. Before you is a... I can just show you. What you see is this. If you can see it against the black...
Kinda.
Nope.
Alright,
So-
I don't see it. Oh, it's random.
With the
It
Law
is...
and Order.
It is the image. You've seen this image before, actually. You've seen it on Riley. It is a balanced scale on a warhammer.
No, I have a problem with that.
Yeah, with the triangle shield. Now I see it.
With a shield around it. Yep.
Yeah. So I come back and tell Riley about the symbol. Can you actually... Well, I give the description of the triangular shield where the balance in the warhammer on top of the warhammer.
Riley, you there? Andrew?
I think he got disconnected again. I guess give him some
I
time.
think he got up.
No, but you do something is wrong.
Hmm.
That's an hour,
When it's your arc, but actually...
right? I'm not discussing this.
Yeah, Andrew's mic is going off, but he's not there.
I think Zach. I'm pretty sure Zach got up.
What do you mean got up? Like disconnected?
Got up and probably got something.
Yeah.
He's talking to his dad.
What? Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
probably.
Zachy!
Sorry about that.
Alright, so go ahead and describe to him what you saw.
I saw a symbol on the wall. It was a triangular shield with balance on top of a warhammer.
Sound familiar?
Symbol of tear?
Indeed.
Wait. Kato, do you see... I telepathically go to Kato. Do you see a symbol of tear over there?
Yeah, on my way in I saw one.
Bliatov, what do you mean you saw this symbol? Where'd you see it?
It's along the walls, along the wall above us.
That's frightening.
Direwolf, he actually perches himself right by the sigil. Oh, right here.
It's not. Is that a dead end?
It appears so.
What's the
Isn't
significance of that symbol?
You don't know. You don't know.
I'm,
You don't
I'm,
even know.
I'm asking them.
That's a symbol of the. That's a symbol of Tyr, the god of the Paladin order that I'm in. I don't understand what it means right now, because I don't know. Let's go check it out. The people are alive over there. Maybe we can interview them.
I
Who
have a
knows?
question for you.
Wait a minute. They may be part of the Paladin order. Let's go.
Yes, but be careful.
I think those
Shouldn't
people.
just waltz in, get information, and walk in.
Let me go up front simply because if they are part of the Paladin order, then they'd recognize me. Me and Kato up front, everyone else behind.
Which one? I just want to point out it's probably doubtful, being that we're in the Underdark.
Well, they were down here.
But
they,
it would
they
make
did disappear down here, so this might be a clue to where they are.
It could be.
it wouldn't surprise me if Emperor Lionhardt sent a previous members of the order down here.
You know that Valerie was and is part of the order.
I do know that.
I told you about this.
I feel like they're part of her group. They know.
So let me go ahead and change the music a bit. As you guys get
Wait,
further
has there
and
been
further away.
music?
What is this formation? What are we doing here?
Wait, what were we doing?
It was white noise. It wasn't actual music.
So as you guys get further and further away, the waterfall becomes background
Yeah.
music.
Yo,
Maximus
all
up
sauce and
front.
whiskey, move up.
No, I'm not up
Essentially.
front anymore. I'm switching with Riley. So Riley said she wanted to be up front.
Oh, so you're going.
I said all sauce and whiskey.
Yeah.
No, then
Magnus needs to move up.
Osas and whiskey.
Okay.
Get near me.
She said back up, so
Her-
I stayed back.
I gotta
Her
stay in
and
the
the
back.
wolf
Yeah.
are gonna be up front.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm in the back then.
I feel like me and Bleotov should be the furthest back, since we're longest range.
I want to be somewhere towards the middle. I
No,
don't
you
want
don't want furthest
I'm
back.
not-
You want to cover your ass.
You see, Bliatov has mobility, so
Osas, you move up a little bit. I'll stay back here.
I'm not detrimented by the whole difficult terrain because of my mobility perk.
Wait,
So I
Yeah,
want to
same.
be in the middle.
Riley, as
Alright,
you
we're
get
good.
closer and
Let's all
closer,
scroll up.
it is indeed a sigil that represents Tyr. It's what you have on your body.
My body.
Yo,
See,
Dark,
this is-
Somebody.
You guys want to move
I'm
up.
just really
So-
high.
Kato, is there a live person in every single one of these tents?
Oh,
What did you ask him?
moving that.
No, by the way, this is the sigil. Since you know,
Is
it's
every
okay.
is everybody alive in each one of these tents?
no.
No.
Damn, this fucking direwolf is cocky as hell. Is he gonna move up or not?
Which one? Yeah.
What would you
Which
have?
one? Which one has a live person?
None.
I'm
Osas,
ready.
move up
I
a
asked
little
if
bit.
they were alive earlier.
You hear him chuckle.
Now's not the time to be joking around, Kato.
Wait, he said it was alive, but they're not alive.
Yeah.
There is bit of miscommunication. There is no one alive here.
Oh,
But
My
he
gun
does
ready for
sense
reaction.
something.
guys.
I'm ready up for.
As
Same.
you,
I
Yeah.
as you travel further and further into this,
I prepared my
Um,
hammer.
you see
Optimal.
you see a couple canvas tents, a dead campfire, and what's your passive perception?
Mine?
17.
Yes,
Oh.
yours, Riley.
Mine is not all that great. 12.
12. Yeah, you notice at the far
Wait.
end of this this campsite, this decrepit campsite, there appears to be the legs of a person sticking out of one of the tents.
Guys, we're gonna have to double
Oh.
tap it.
What I do?
I go up to the tent and I peer through to see if I recognize them.
Wait, whoa. Before you do that, I have my gun aimed there just in case.
Sure. Oh,
And I'm checking.
the
I'm
plot
keeping an eye up.
thickens.
I'm keeping an eye up for above us and behind us.
Sure.
Readying up sacred flame.
I telepathically communicate to Kato. Have you cleared the area? Is it safe? Are there any enemies nearby?
There's something here, but I can't quite put my nose on it.
Magnus, get
Uh,
near Bleotov.
He says there's something around here. Stay on
Where do you want
guard.
me?
Get near. Get to the.
Oh, near him, right next to him. Okay.
All right. I peer through the tent to
Shields up.
see.
Do you actually see the? You guys don't? Do you see the legs of the tent?
I
like this
do.
person, it's up here.
Let's go. Yeah, I do.
I do.
Over here.
I do.
I don't.
You're at the
No,
wrong
not
tent. Riley appeared to
Yeah.
a tent. There's nothing.
Oh, I see it now.
What's wrong?
I see the legs
There's
now.
pudding.
You approach Riley, and the smell of death begins to overtake your nostrils. It's a
Rip.
decaying corpse.
Osas, move up. Whiskey Jack, move up.
Alright.
Maximus, move up.
Hold on.
Crush, you
Uh,
also smell. You guys begin to smell this putrid smell of decay.
Guys, if I were you,
It's
Riley,
not,
I don't like that
not
smell.
enjoyable.
Yo, ready
Kato-
your shit,
I want
boys.
Kato behind me.
double tap the legs.
He can't.
Where's
it's kinda-
Kato, dog?
I
Kato.
peer,
Telepathically, it's a bit tight in there.
I peer into the tent. Do I recognize a person?
You don't recognize the person per se, but you do recognize his armor.
So wait,
have to
Kato's
be
not coming with
careful.
us? I thought Kato was coming with us.
It's too
Wait.
tight.
Wait.
He's a
Hold
large
on.
creature. You can't really sidle you guys.
Alright, well, I'll be over here then.
Wait, hold on.
I mean, here.
Why
So-
is this?
So what do you want to do, Riley?
No, he's a member of the Paladin Order. I can't tell you who he is though.
Pull the nigga out. Chop his head off.
He's not an enemy.
I
You
pull.
don't.
I pull him.
Again, you don't recognize the person, but you do recognize his armor.
Doesn't matter if he's not the enemy. Double tap.
Double tap.
You pull out his body.
Uh,
Double tap.
That sounds really baity. I don't know. Damn it, Leon. You
I-
got me triggered.
What would you
do
like
I?
to do, Riley?
Do I? I pull him by the legs and pull him out a little
Alright,
bit.
so you take
It's
you
just a
guys
pair of
see
legs.
Riley grab this unfortunate soul by the ankles and drag out the body. So I would say it's around here somewhere. Before you, Riley, is one of the members of the Lionheart Kingdom. You can tell by the sigil on their armor. It's quite clearly someone who belonged to the Lionheart Kingdom.
This looks like one of Valerie's.
And go ahead. What's your passive perception again? 13?
12.
You know, it's not that difficult to see. You can see what happened to him. There is a very nice, very clean hole on his forehead, drilled.
Drilled, nigga. What the fuck?
Do I see that as well? Or
Yeah, you're close enough that you can see there is a clean, very clean hole of missing skull, essentially.
So with my passive perception, I'm assuming that I can pick it up as well.
Can't see. You're too far.
Do
How about
I?
currently
Do I
on-
recognize
watching
this
that. I
as
don't
a
know what's
person in Valerie's troop?
You don't know. You don't know this person, but it wouldn't be far-fetched of an assumption to believe that this was one of her men.
I relayed that to the group. I say I assume this is one of
You can
Valerie's
take
men.
a closer inspection of her body if you choose.
I do a perception check.
That would be more of a.
Investigation.
You can do investigation or medicine, your choice.
Investigate or medicine?
Or medicine, your choice.
Yeah, okay, revive the dead one with a
No,
message.
you're- If you want to glean more about this injury that he has.
I'm gonna do more investigation.
14. You get down low and you take this person's face by the hand, with your hands essentially, and you take a look at the wound that's been inflicted on this creature. Again, it smells awful, by the way. It smells like death essentially. You take the person by the face and you peer into this hole, and you see it is a straight shot. You can actually see the back of their skull, and there's nothing that's stopping your vision. So it's whole, straight through, and you see the back of their skull. There is no brain.
So I asked Riley because she did relay the information.
Yeah.
Is that a human or like what kind of person? What race, rather, and what rank?
Do I? You didn't tell me.
I don't know. You
If
can
they
do
were
another
human or not.
investigation check if you wish. See what more you can glean. With an 8, you can't really glean any more information. You know that this person's a humanoid. You know this person belongs to the Lionheart Kingdom.
Oh,
You
so then
know-
human.
Yes, you know what's before you. The wound, again, clean drill hole, and there is an absence of a brain.
So I relay that to. I say he's a
And
he's a
as
human
you
from Alden.
guys,
oh god,
That's why
As
we
you guys-
prepared our weapons.
as you guys glean, you inspect this. I want you all.
More
let's see,
insects
1 second.
from above.
1, 2, 3. Who is the closest? Maximus, Bleetov, and Osas. From the darkness, you guys. Osas, you're currently keeping watch, right?
Yeah.
What about this dire wolf?
From beyond the darkness.
Yeah, what about my direwolf? Isn't Kato?
Let me finish.
Sorry.
From beyond the darkness, the three of you, 3 javelins fly, piercing through the air. Let's see. Let me see what happens here.
That sounds like a death save.
So that wouldn't be a surprise attack on me, right?
This is their surprise round.
But I can see it coming because I kept an eye.
It's beyond your visual range.
Wait, they
It's
threw it
coming
that
out
far?
of the darkness and onto you.
They threw it that far?
Yes. The first one on Maximus, an 11.
Miss.
Miss. Second one, Bleotov, coming in at a 19.
Jeez.
Bleotov, you take a total of 3 piercing damage as the javelin lands onto the side of your abdomen. You can feel blood begin to pour out of you and onto your armor. Last one,
Is
Osas coming out.
uncanny dodge round up or round down?
You can round it down to a 1. You take 1 point of damage.
Alright.
Osas, you see the arrow coming, and in that one, you actually catch the javelin.
Oh,
The person
okay.
attacking you.
He
The
caught
person
the
attacking
javelin, nigga. What the fuck?
The
Good
person
job,
attacking you
little one.
told the person attacking you rolled in that one. With that, I would like you all to go ahead and roll initiative.
Oh boy.
Pedro, don't forget, click your character before clicking initiative.
Yeah, so we're gonna. If you fail to do that, you're just gonna reroll.
Got it. Thank you.
Are you serious?
Bruh.
2 nat 1.
What are these? What the fuck?
Alright, Ollie, your turn for the net one.
I already rolled. Idiot.
Oh.
Fucking idiot.
Bro, give me a sec. Sorry.
That was
Not you.
that's unfortunate, bro.
Alright, so let me go ahead and roll Kato's initiative.
Oh, 17. I'm not the first one. Woo!
I'm dead last.
What do you mean, Woo?
Initiative for Kato.
So what's new, Crush?
Huh?
So what's new, Crush?
Initiative.
My initiative roll.
No, I asked for what's new.
Yeah, that is what's new.
Actually, Bleetov, since it's
was trying to be funny, he
since it's
failed
a surprise
miserably.
round, Bleetov, it's a surprise round. You don't get your reaction, so you take 3 versus the 1.
Alright.
It's just 2 extra damage, right? It's not too bad.
That 2 could have been death.
If I die because I took 2 damage over, this will be the reason.
Drink a health potion.
That would like require like a dragon level enemy though, but you'll be fine. They rolled pretty
Alright, so
poorly.
definitely dragons, guys.
They rolled pretty poorly though. So
Yeah,
you guys-
dragons throw.
Don't worry, if it's dragons, I
javelins.
got this.
Yeah, they rolled pretty poorly.
Ugh.
So you guys have that
Dragon
on your
these
side.
balls across their face.
Yeah, yo, dragons, all you, man. I'm just gonna stay in the corner, like on the bench. I'll be the bench warmer. Y'all, you got this. It's all you.
Nigga, bench warm my ass.
Don't
You
worry, I'll be in the
balls
shadows.
across the room.
You-
Fuck you.
you're
Oh, wow.
Very
The doggo
Oh, man.
rolled a 20.
Roll a 20.
Got the puppers, the doggos.
Alright, so
Ew,
Wait,
oh,
I have a question before you start. Can we
Oh,
stop
oh.
for like 2 minutes so I can use the bathroom real quick?
you're not in the turn, or yeah, you may just come back.
Seriously, there's no point.
Alright, so turn number 1 goes to Kato. Kato begins to move like so, 1, 2, 3. Takes a defensive posture and is readying up in action. Next up in the turn order is this. What is it?
The fuck is that? An octopus looking nigga?
octopuses?
Speed.
What?
What?
Okay. This one is actually
Octopods.
gonna go. Where's it going? Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
fuck is
7, 8. That's actually going to take the dash action. 1. Oh,
Does that look like a
actually-
nutsack? What
This
the
is
hell?
actually a tiny. This is actually a tiny creature, so
That actually looked like a bloody nutsack.
it's going to maneuver around the tents.
Yo. That tiny creature might kill us.
And it's going to position itself. Magnus, you get an opportunity strike here as it maneuvers around.
I'm gonna do that.
I see the creature, right?
Warhammer.
Leon, I see the creature. Right?
Bruh.
Natural
Bruh.
20, so you stop it dead in its tracks actually.
Do I give it
Double-
damage, right?
Yeah, go ahead and deal damage.
you.
You deal a total of 10 damage. So
No.
Plus fire.
10.
Plus fire.
Wait, how is it only 10?
Oh,
Wait,
actually,
how is the
It's a
10?
crit.
it's a
Yeah,
crit.
it's a crit.
Yeah, it's a crit.
14.
So that's 14,
One
17,
second. 14.
14 plus 3.
21.
14
15, 16, 17,
plus 17.
19,
17.
20, 21. 21! Yeah,
21, yeah.
Randy,
As it approaches, you actually squash it like a bug. My goodness.
Holy shit, nice.
What was it?
Second.
Whack-a-mole.
Jeez.
This is whack-a-mole, dude.
That cool thing.
Oh, I forgot to roll other initiatives over here.
Other initiatives?
Hold on, I missed.
But
Second.
Leon,
Yes.
like when the creature was moving in, we all saw the creature, right?
Yeah, so let me describe you guys the creature. It was a very small, gelatinous brain creature with 4 legs.
Gelatinous brain creature? Bruh.
If you guys want to
Knowing that creature's
Yes?
physical description. Actually, no, it's not my turn. Go on.
Yeah, sure. Let me roll them initiatives. So they come right after.
Fuck, it's so cold.
This one goes right here.
Look at Santa looking at this right there.
I'll be right back. I'm turning up the heat.
Alright, sure. This one is going to whose turn? So this one got deleted by Magnus.
Deleted.
Deleted.
They're actually gonna go. Seeing that that one got essentially destroyed, they're not going to. Got destroyed. So they're gonna position up right here. To ready. It is now Maximus's turn.
Alright, so I'm going to
Literally can't see.
so I'm just gonna move 1 up and dodge.
Alright, so you go ahead and take the dodge action.
Is that fine?
Okay. Does that end your turn?
Yes.
It is now Bleedtoff's turn. By the way, if you guys want to see a description, or rather an image of what you just this is what
The
I think I might have a better picture actually. So,
Wait, did you s-
Wait, oh shit, I disconnected.
this one. This is what Magnus squashed.
Wait, it had legs?
Yes, it had legs.
Oh, it's cute.
Alright, it is now Bleedtoff's turn.
I'm gonna dash his bullets.
Okay. Visual range now?
Yeah.
So before you, in the darkness, you see what appear to be like dwarves, but their skin, their complexion is ashy and mute versus the regular dwarves.
Can I see if they have the hole on their forehead?
What's up?
Can I see if they have the similarity to the guy before?
You can't tell from this distance.
I'm gonna shoot out there.
Okay, you may.
They didn't move, so I have advantage.
Sure.
You're wasting the time anyway.
With a 22, go ahead and roll an attack. Damage rather, sorry. So 8 plus sneak attack.
17.
So 17 points of damage. Which one are you shooting? Okay. 17. Nice. Very nice. Please, top, you move forward in a very hurried manner. Knock your arrow and fire. You see your arrow fly through the air and crash onto the creature, the dwarf-like creature. You see him stumble for a bit and steady himself, and he looks at you with very fierce eyes in the darkness.
Then I'm gonna run away.
Okay. Okay.
6, 7.
Leto, as you approach.
That was a wolf laugh.
As you approach, something begins to strike you. Something that you didn't notice.
What the?
From the ceiling, it falls and onto you actually, and it's going to do. Oh Jesus Christ!
What the fuck is that?
Going to try.
Huh?
Can I like, try to dodge it with the dex thing?
You actually didn't see this coming. Let's see. It's going to do 2 attacks.
Uh oh. Rip for those 2 health points, Alex. You're gone. Bye.
So it's gonna attack you with its tail, coming in at a 23.
Hit.
As it falls down, it strikes you with its tail, dealing a total of 8 bludgeoning damage.
You're gonna uncanny dodge that.
So go ahead, so you take 4 instead. And then it's going to hit you with its tentacles. You see its tentacles from its mouth latch onto you, coming in at a natural 20.
Oh my.
So 6, 12. You take 14 points of damage.
Should have uncanny dodged that.
You can't tell if it would hit or not.
That's true.
So that's 6 plus 14, right? I told you 14?
Yeah.
And as it latches its tentacles onto you, it pecks you with its beak.
That's other sorts of
Coming
damage?
in at a natural 1.
Oh.
See what happens to him.
Wait, what the fuck?
His beak gets disarmed. He has to pick it back up.
Let's see what happens.
What is he? It's
I like the way you spelled enemy there.
If you had your
Starts
reaction,
out enemies.
if you had your reaction, you could have responded with an attack of your own, but you do not have your reaction.
You should take
So-
that health potion, boy.
So what you are fighting, to give you a guise of sense, what is attacking you right now is a snake-like and with a beak and tentacles. Very strange. You are fighting.
Snake bird.
Let me see if I can grab its picture.
Leon, I'm assuming since that kind of like snuck up on us, I'm not allowed to attack it, right?
No. So what you are fighting is this, or what attacked you? It has snake-like creature with tentacles around its mouth, and its mouth is actually a beak. So you lose your
You sure
reaction,
that's a beak?
Leotov.
What kind of bitch ass character is this?
And let me go ahead and roll him initiative. Oh wow, he rolled pretty hot, but that number's down here somewhere.
Bro, how does it even see?
It is now.
Does it like push me back or anything?
No. It is now Whiskey. Does that end your turn, Leotov?
Yeah.
It is now Whiskey Tack's turn.
We lost Andrew.
Okay. I don't want to say Leotov because I owe him the debt, but screw it, I'll do it. I shoot my bullet with grit.
Who are you shooting?
The thing that's attached to Leotov, but I do it in an angry manner, like fuck you, I still owe a debt, but fuck it. And I shoot.
Okay.
Wait, where
You
are
wouldn't be
you?
here if it wasn't for me.
Shoot.
So with a
This is
23, you guys see Whiskey Jack ready up his pistol and fire it at the creature, filling the cavern with a ringing sound that permeates. Go ahead and roll a damage roll. With a 12, not bad. You see the creature reel out in pain as it releases its tentacles off of Leotov.
And I shoot again.
Minus 12.
Oh, sorry.
Alright, go ahead.
Yo, Leon, just to let you know, I think Crush
Another
and
grit.
Whiskey are on top of each other.
What's up?
I think Crush and Whiskey are on top of each other.
You'd be
Why?
right.
Baby, grind on me.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm going to see what happened there.
Close with grit.
18. 25. Yeah, go ahead and roll damage. A second shot rings through the caverns, dealing a total 9 damage. Not bad. Alright, it is now. Does that end your turn?
Yep.
It is now Magnus's turn.
Okay. I'm gonna have 4 movements. Moving through allies is hard
It's 10.
territory.
It's difficult terrain. It'll cost you 10.
I hear like a spoon scraping against.
Alright, I'm gonna go.
I'm so sorry. I'm hungry.
What do you want to do?
Figure out how to move. I'm trying to figure out how to move, like which way to move. So it'll cost me 10, so I can literally move 2 spaces.
You're about to lose your turn.
Hold on.
So 15.
That's.
Yeah, that's 15.
That's 15.
Yeah, you won't be able to make it.
Yeah, I won't be able to make it.
So does that end your turn?
Yeah, I have to.
Alright, it is now Osas's turn. Osas behind you. You hear Bleotov yell that he is getting destroyed. You turn to your left and you see a large serpentine, yet beak creature. It's very strange to see.
I immediately start pouncing. Nah, Subanya! So that's 5, 10,
Really?
15. Cure wounds?
Sure.
1 sec. Cure wounds. Level 1.
7. Leotov, you are filled with this warm, radiant energy as you are healed 7 points of healing from Osas.
And also, if I a perception check, would it be a
can try to-
bonus action or?
You can try to do a nature check on this creature, but every creature down here is very, very alien. So
No, I'm trying to see if I'm trying to look up the ceiling to see if there's any more of these creatures.
you can certainly try.
Okay. Give me 1 second. Uno momento, por favor. Perception.
With a 14, you take a look at the creature's patterns on its hide, and you look around and you see some similar patterns on the walls.
Oh boy. So I use my interaction to let the other people know.
That was your interaction, so you scan around.
Really? That wasn't my bonus action or anything?
You can use your reaction to tell them.
Yeah, so I used my reaction that yeah, they watch out, there's more of them. How many more do I see? How many more of the hides do I see?
You see one pattern.
So just one more in the ceiling?
You see one pattern. You don't know if there's more.
Okay. So
It
there
is
might be.
Riley's turn. Riley, is that your turn by the way, Osas?
Yes, sir.
Alright, so Riley is going to, she can't really get in that fight. Yeah, she can't get in that fight. Riley's gonna do as Riley does, she's gonna throw a fireball. Fireball. You guys see Riley's conjure up and throw a fireball coming in at 10. It flies overhead and slams to the cavern walls above the snake-like beaked creature. She misses. It is now their turn. So the closest target available would be Maxim. You're going to take 3 javelin attacks here.
All at disadvantage, right?
No.
What? Flat roll?
Do you see the creatures? No, yeah, they get advantage because you can't see them.
Even though he has dodge?
Oh, yeah, despite, it's still a flat roll for them.
Okay.
Okay, so 3 javelin attacks come in. The 3 javelins come in from the darkness. Maximus coming in at a 10, a 22, and a 9.
Alright, so 1 hits.
So two of the javelins bounce off your shield. You hear the metal on metal clang, but 1 passes through you, dealing a total of 4 piercing damage. It is now Arithmaya's turn. We are going to do this.
Huh?
Isn't this your turn, Arithmaya?
Alright, so I'm gonna have 50, so 10, 15, 20, okay, I'll get that. Alright. Look behind me, so you yourself getting fucked. So I move forward. I'm at 10, 15,
Okay.
and 30.
Okay. How much more movement speed do you have?
I have 50.
Okay, so yeah, so you can do this.
Okay, so I'll go with a dagger attack.
Okay, you may. With a 19, you find a piece of it that's not heavily armored. It's underbelly essentially, and you thrust at it. Go ahead and roll damage. Dealing a total of 8 piercing damage, not bad. You see the creature, as you pull out your dagger, you see a nice, clean little opening and it begins to pour out a little bit of blood. But it's not like this bright red, it's like a blackened color.
Yeah. I'll stab it again.
You may. With a 10, you attempt to stab it, but this time your dagger meets a hardened portion of its body. It doesn't cut through.
Fuck it. I'm blowing a key point.
Okay, you may. What are you doing?
Flurry of blows.
Okay, you may. So the 14, you attempt to swing at it with these this dark fire energy, but that one misses. So I think you have one more?
Yeah.
With a 21, that one crashes into its form, and you see a bit of darkened impact as you slam into it with your left fist. Go ahead and roll damage. 5 and 5, not bad.
10.
And I move back. So it's about 30.
You
Yeah, I'm back here.
okay. So you deal 10,
18.
Oh, you got mobile feet, huh?
Yes.
10. The dagger. Okay. So when you connected it with with the dagger, you see it. You saw it didn't really cut deep. It didn't deal as much damage as it should have.
Huh, okay.
So does that end your turn?
Yeah, I'll end my turn.
It is now Crush's turn.
How good of a sight do I have on it right now?
On what?
This weird thingy.
It's a large creature. You have a relatively good view of it. It's kind of
Okay.
like towering over your allies.
I'm gonna go with a longbow.
Man. 17, you knock your arrow and you fire your longbow, but it goes a little bit wide and the creature actually ducks underneath your arrow. You do not hit.
Okay. I'm gonna move here and
Okay. It is now Kato's turn. Can't really do anything, so he's just gonna ready up an action and let's attempt to defend you guys. Okay. It is now their turn. Let's see. Okay, it is now your turn, Maximus.
Yeah. So,
What do you want to do?
gonna hide behind this door, the wolf.
Okay,
So
you
I'm
may.
gonna move 1, diagonally 3, and then 1 more.
Okay, you take cover behind the dire wolf.
And I'm gonna dodge again.
So, alright. You do have a little bit of cover, thanks to Kato. It is now Bleetov's turn. What do you wish to do?
Alex.
What?
It's your turn.
Oh, is it? My bad. Alright, I'm gonna hit this guy with my rapier.
Okay, you may. 22 hits. You take your rapier and you lunge at it, dealing a total of 5 plus 15 points of damage. Not bad.
Alright, then we're gonna walk back. So
Okay.
that's 5, 15, 20.
Oh man, you left Osas.
That's fine.
25, 30.
Okay.
Right.
Alright, so it is now the serpentine beaked creature's turn. It turns to you, Osas, and you see as it screams at you, its tentacles fly open. Alright, so the first attack is a tail attack coming in at a 14.
Miss.
You see the tentacle slams onto your form, but you stand your ground. You move like half an inch to the right as you take no damage. And then it begins to lurch forward to you as it attempts to swipe at you with its tentacles on its mouth. Coming in at a 13.
Miss.
It attempts to grapple onto you with its tentacles, but you take your large tower shield and you push those tentacles away with little to no effort. It is now Whiskey Jack's turn. This dwarf is pretty badass.
Cheer.
Whiskey Jack.
Pedram.
You there?
Yes. Sorry. Hello?
Yes.
Yeah.
What do you want to do?
2. And then I aim my gun and shoot at the blue fucker.
Alright, go ahead. With a 13, not quite enough. You actually your bullet slams into the cavern walls behind it. Do not find
Okay.
your mark.
I shoot again. Last bullet.
Yeah, last bullet. With a 24, this one connects onto the creature. You see it slam onto its side. Go ahead and deal damage. 13. You see the bullet connects and it hits, but it doesn't hit as hard as it should. You deal a total of Okay. Design your turn. Hello?
Yeah, he said that's all.
That's all.
Okay. It is now Magnus's turn.
1, 2, 3, double slam, bam, bam.
Meh.
Oh,
God damn.
221s.
221s?
We good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll damage twice as you see Magnus approach and slam to this creature twice. Deal
God damn. You should be dead.
Wait, that would be
21, 28 points of damage. Jesus Christ.
Wait, what?
Wait,
1 second.
Do I see it look bloodied or anything?
It looks. 1 second. I forgot one of its traits. I gotta pull up.
Yeah, 28.
1 second. 1 second. Yep. It is on its last. You see it begin to like pour out blood.
I'm gonna use my accent surge to burn it with fire. Dragon's breath.
Roasting niggas left and right, I see, huh?
All right.
DC 12.
It has exactly 1 point of health. So you inhale and exhale, and you char this thing. It falls to the ground.
Burn, bitch, burn!
Hey, you charred the head.
Okay. This one's down.
So is there any way, Leon, out of curiosity,
Yes.
that the thing's on fire creating a new light source?
Not quite. It's like smoldering, but very light.
God.
I had to try.
Wait a minute. You should have some light source from Earth now.
No, that thing is.
Direwolf on light?
According to the javelin throws, they're way too far ahead.
Oh, that's why you
You can design your turn, Magnus.
Do I have any more movement? No. Yeah, that ends my turn.
It is now Osas's turn.
Okay. So, can I try to the same hide that this enemy had? Can I try to use my cantrip on that enemy on the ceiling?
Oh, you may actually. That's a clever way to use it. What's your range on the spell?
60 feet.
60 feet. Okay. It's going to roll. Like, what's your spell save DC?
15.
Alright, it's gonna roll against you.
Okay.
Must succeed on dexterity saving throw to avoid your spell. What's your 16 you said?
Mhm.
So it's gonna roll a dexterity saving throw against you.
Wait, 15.
15, it rolled a 9. Wow. You guys begin to see something on the wall begin to illuminate light. It becomes very obvious where and what this creature is. Right here. It's going to...
Yo, please stop.
I told you, Alex. I told you.
I was the bathroom, and then this happens.
No, it's like,
Alex, you get the shit block.
it is
You better
going
drink
to
your health potion, boy.
20. All players see this light. Okay, so the creature begins to actually illuminate light, and it drops down from the ceiling, seeing that its guise is no longer useful. It is going to go ahead and roll initiative.
Oh, looks like that's the
Roll low, roll low, roll low, roll low, roll
It
low.
rolled a 14.
Oh.
Oh wow, it's actually placed correctly. Design your turn, Osas. That's a very
no.
clever use of spell, by the way.
Actually,
Oh, shoot,
so
Alice, get out of the way.
so I still have the reaction, bonus action, and stuff.
Yeah, you actually get that back this turn, yep.
Oh fuck! I can't use my cantrip light. God damn it!
You already used it. You used light on the creature.
Oh wait, no! I meant to use not light.
The one that put
Sacred,
it on the ceiling.
sacred flame.
Sacred flame?
Yeah.
Oh, you said light. It's too late now, sorry.
I am so
Wait,
sorry,
that's
dude.
why he ran.
Light is touch.
Well,
Light is
Light is
touch.
touch? Oh, right. I made a mistake. We'll let this one slide.
Okay. Alright, can I actually? Nah, that's good. That's good. The campfire is actually, the fire's gone, right?
The fire is cold.
Okay. Yeah, that's it.
It is now Riley's turn. Riley, what can she do? You know what? Riley's gonna go 1, 2, and she's gonna actually hop on Kato.
What? Oh my god, the battle.
Right into battle.
So, she's going to ride Kato. So that's 40. Okay. let me just go ahead and group these two.
She took a move out of Rin's playbook.
Let's see. So we're gonna group these two.
Hey,
And they're
that's
going to head gloriously into battle.
that's a Sejuani. Hey,
Sejuani.
3, 4,
into
5,
the fray.
6. This is about as far as she can get. Actually, and
Damn, that's for a direwolf can.
actually we'll end her over here, and she's going to take the dodge action.
Dire wolves can move.
Okay. It is now their turn. They're going to fire at Riley, but Riley's dodging.
I said she could see him.
Oops.
Oh yeah, she can. Totally. 1,
At disadvantage. He's OP.
3. Riley has an AC of
18, I think.
She should have plate armor.
can't pull
She
up.
has plate armor.
I can't pull up the thing. Hold on. Jeez. So Riley has a total of AC is a 18. Yep, she is not hit by any of this. It is now Rithmai's turn.
Alright, question DM.
Sure.
This space right here, is that traversable?
Can your character fit in there?
Let's
See, throw your character in there. See if you can fit.
No.
If your character can't fit, then the answer's no.
Okay, so let's see. I'm right here. Let's see, 5. Going through a dead body is difficult terrain, right?
Yes.
10, 25. 30, 35.
Plus 40.
40.
No, he has.
He has 50 movement speed.
40.
Plus 45.
As you get closer, Arithmia, you take a strike.
Really?
Okay. It's going to attack you once with its tentacles, coming in at a natural 1. Wow, that sucks.
Hey. Blind that nigga. Blind that nigga.
Coming in okay. So what happens to it? It attempts to strike you, but you come in and you actually clock it on the head, stunning it for one round.
Really? I stunned that shit?
You stunned it, yeah. But that will burn up your reaction though.
Okay.
Yo,
But you do clock it with your reaction.
Now with stun, what's
Never mind.
what's the condition of stun?
You have, I believe, let me check.
You have advantage on attacks.
Stunned. A stunned creature is incapacitated, can't move, and cannot speak. The creature automatically fails strength dexterity saving throws. Attack rolls against the creature have advantage.
Oh right, I'm gonna beat the shit out of it. On our strikes.
So you may. 13, 15 actually. 15 is enough. Go ahead and roll damage. So it takes a total of 8. Alright, so it takes 8 points of damage as you clobber it with one of your dark fists.
I hit it again.
You may. 21 hits. Minus 9. You take your other fist and you slam into it. You see the creature kind of like hit the wall. And like, it is stunned. He can't really say no to you.
Bust of key point. Flurry of blows.
Flurry of blows, go ahead. Jeez. With a 22, go ahead and roll damage. Another strike coming in at 10. That's actually all you need. You punch it. And you feel the dark arcane, this dark force imbue into it and strike it like a dagger. Yeah, this thing is dead.
It didn't even go.
Okay, there you go.
I went over and go put him into storage.
You do that. I'm moving back. 45.
You have... Yeah, okay.
I'm dead.
It is now Crush's turn.
Alright, I'm gonna go 1,
Do my second punch.
2, 3,
Punch the top.
4.
Yeah, that's as far as you go. You can take a dash action if you choose.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
Would you like to take dash action?
I'm gonna take the dash action.
Okay, you get 4 extra spaces.
I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay. Is that on your turn?
Yes.
Alright, it is now their turn. Ooh. Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
All I see is this tiny thing.
Yeah, this tiny creature begins to skitter up to you and is going to make its attack against you, Crush.
What on God's earth is that?
It's going to attack you with a claw attack. Coming in at a... What's your AC?
15.
15. It attempts to claw at you, but you take a step back and it misses you completely. It is going to do a second attack against you. Go ahead and roll an intelligence saving throw.
Oh!
Intelligence saving, oh boy.
Intelligence saving throw with a 2!
You're so stupid, you died.
Does it take control of me? Please tell
One
me it
second,
take control of me.
one second. You take a total of... You begin to feel an invading force in your mind. You take 8 psychic damage.
8?
Yeah. What's your intelligence score?
My intelligence is a 0.
Your intelligence score total.
Oh, 11.
11. You begin to feel a pulsating force on your mind. You begin to hold your head in pain, but you eventually take it off from your... You're not afflicted by this.
So, I took, what, 8 damage from that?
8 damage, yes. 8 psychic damage.
Alright,
And one time you need a rage.
That's 7. So this one is gonna go right here.
Rage
another
works
one-
on psychic damage as well?
It doesn't.
I don't see it.
What's up?
I don't, wait, never mind.
A second one, this small brain-like
Oh,
creature
there it is.
sidles up against the original one. Not from this one. Okay, it's going to do a claw attack against you, coming in at a 11 again, huh?
Miss.
And go ahead and roll another intelligence saving throw.
Oh boy.
A 3.
I can't use inspiration on that, can I?
It's already failed.
Okay.
The damage comes in. You take another 12 psychic damage as you feel this sound in your head.
Good.
I'm still alive.
What's your intelligence score again?
11.
11. Again, you feel that invading force in your mind, but you fight it off and nothing happens to you. It is now Maximus's turn.
Yeah, so I can't really do anything. So I'm gonna set up a weird reaction.
Can you yeah, you can't see what's happening on the south
If
side.
anyone with a light source runs like
I got you.
in
Next
this
turn.
general direction,
Okay.
I'm gonna use my reaction to follow them.
Sure.
Alright.
Alright, it is now Bleatov's turn. So you're gonna blow your reaction for that, Maximus. Well, if it does,
only if it occurs?
If it occurs.
Alright, I'm gonna dash as a bonus.
Okay.
So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I'm gonna use an arrow to hit this guy.
Sure. With your longbow coming in at a 15, go ahead and deal damage as the arrow does pierce the creature's form. As you do hit, you see a bit of like arcane energy shield it. Your hit doesn't deal as much damage as it should. So that's
What?
takes that much damage. Okay.
Alright, and then I'm gonna move back over here. And then my turn.
It is now... This guy's actually hella dead. It is now Whiskey Jack's turn.
Okay, I go up 1, 2, and I just go. I reload as one of my actions.
You guys see Whiskey Jack playing with his armament, which you guys have no idea what it is, but Whiskey Jack, you reload your pistol.
Leotov, and I ask him point at one of the bad guys.
I point.
Yeah.
In the general direction he points.
Oh god.
You are at,
Oh my god.
If you're shooting at something that you can't see in the darkness, you are essentially blind.
Wait, so that comes in at a disadvantage?
Yeah. I don't even think you can target them now. me double check for you.
Can't even.
Blinded. A blind creature cannot see and automatically fails any ability check that requires sight, so you can't even attack.
So I can't even like just from him pointing. I can't aim that general direction.
You can, but it's gonna be extremely wild.
Take a risk.
Wait. Wild, like, can he see enough to not hit me?
He is essentially blind.
Oh.
But you can
no,
see, right?
don't do it. Don't do it.
You can aim in that general direction, but what you hit, it's gonna be over.
Okay, can I move here?
Please don't pull a Dudas.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, and now I'll shoot.
Okay, again, you are blinded. Extremely blinded.
Mind you, Crush is really low. Right next to it.
So 20, let's see what happens here. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Even before he shoots Crush in the head.
Disadvantage, bro. That's a 17.
Hold on, someone's calling me.
Probably Jackie.
Oh, this is very tense.
Let's see what happens. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, let's see who you hit.
Oh god.
Oh, Crush, what's your AC?
Oh, 15.
15. You feel a piercing feeling
I
in your
told you.
back as
Well,
a
I'm
bull,
down.
as a metal object pierces your back. Go ahead and roll damage, Whiskey Jack.
Rip. He's dead.
I am unconscious. I am done.
Crush is now unconscious.
Well, we
Well,
lost the
you
party
killed
member.
him.
I told you.
And
God
we have
damn
a
it,
better
don't pull a
character.
Dudas.
That wasn't even Andrew's fault.
That wasn't me. That was nowhere near me.
I know, I'm saying,
Alright, we're all gonna
freaking
have
Pedram.
forms, dragon
Wait,
forms.
does whatchamacallit? Does he scream out in pain?
Oh no, he doesn't even see it coming. He just falls to the ground.
Time though. Like, I don't know what else to say.
Maybe-
How many?
Dude, if there's nothing, you don't shoot.
Yeah.
Well, please respect this. It's a bit of a stupid decision, but it's his decision nonetheless.
And I'll be right here. I'll stop there.
All right, so you have 3 bullets in the chamber.
Yep. And
It is now-
that's-
It is now Magnus' turn.
Alright, I'm going to. God damn it, he moved in front of me. Ah, fuck.
You can move
1,
forward and diagonal, yeah.
2. Can I move that way, Leon? That's good.
Yeah, that's good.
3, 4, and dodge.
Okay, you may.
Which one's the dodge action? The dodge icon? Oh, it's a shield.
It is now. This nigga's dead. Super dead.
Leon, just let you know,
yeah, I killed him.
because I would only move one space, I'm not going to use the thing with Magnus.
So you don't pop your. You can choose to activate it or not.
Yeah, I'm not choosing to.
That's what he's saying, yeah.
Yeah.
It is now Osas's turn.
Let me see.
What the hell
In the
is
distance, in the distance, you see a crumpled Crush on the floor.
Yeah,
Help.
this nigga's not dying in my eyes.
Help!
You see crushed.
You can't even say help.
Help! Okay.
What do you want to do, Osas?
God damn it.
Riley, you have like a badass rode your direwolf into battle.
Let me use healing word.
You may. Go ahead and minus your level 1 or level 2 or 3.
Level
you can...
1.
Alright, so level 1. You clutch onto your holy symbol and your eyes begin to light up as Crush is filled with a radiant warmth. Go ahead and Crush, you take 8 healing. You are conscious but prone.
Okay.
Wait,
Prone is
wait,
what I
wait,
get
what?
to. I have to-
It's gonna be 8 plus more. It's 8
Oh
plus.
yeah, you have a what's your feat do for you? It's
Yeah,
in the side.
Yeah, give me 1 sec.
I think it's like 2 extra points of healing.
It's 3 plus something, I think. Oh, give me 1 sec.
Here's your
Pick it on
2
there.
plus the spell's level, so that's 3.
3. So you regain
11.
11 hit points in total, Crush, as you are filled with a radiant warmth.
Time you saved my life.
It is now. Does that end your turn, Mosas? That was
Second.
just the bonus action.
Really? Oh shit! Let me use Sacred Flame.
You may.
Do I know which one of the creatures actually controlling Crush?
You don't know about that.
Okay. In that case, I'll just.
Which one you picking,
wail
left
on
or
him.
right?
Left, the closest one.
The closest one that would be
Closest.
right.
Closest to Crush, I mean.
Okay. He's going to roll a dexterity saving throw. coming
15.
in at a 7. He fails. He takes 2 points of radiant damage as you throw and sling across. As it fills the cavern, a bright, radiant, divine light -2. Okay. Is that in your turn?
Yeah.
Alright, Ryla, you are currently on top of your direwolf. To your left is a crush who's currently on the floor, and to his left, or rather, yeah, to the side of him are those two brain skittering creatures who are attempting to kill him, essentially. You hear the direwolf Kato speak to you. Now is our chance.
He's typing out his stuff.
Talk to Diaz. Go ahead and roll a persuasion check. With a 21, Diaz springs to life. He is ready to go.
God damn. Go, Saeed! I mean, Diaz.
Saeed?
So what do you want to do? Go up and attack Tiny One. Go ahead. You can go.
Oh, it's Saeed backwards? Oh, no way! What the fuck?
Where would you like the direwolf to move?
Oh crap.
So I'll say to accommodate your attack, the direwolf moves in a little closer. To underneath your large direwolf is those tiny scrambling creatures. It's about time, Riley. Go ahead and swing me.
Hey.
22 hits. Go ahead and roll damage. With an 8, you obliterate that skittering brain creature.
God damn.
To accommodate your next attack, the Kato moves one more step forward. It doesn't matter, dude. That thing is super dead.
Another hit.
First time.
Go ahead and roll damage. With a 10 slashing damage, you from the atop your mount, you swing onto the creature and you deal quite a hefty amount of damage. Does that end your turn? Oh yeah, you have a 1 in there, so go ahead and roll a 1d. Go ahead and roll a 1d6. You do not deal any extra. Oh, you deal 2 points of extra damage. Does that end your turn? Does that end your turn, Zaki? Okay. It is now your direwolf is part of your initiative now, so he's not going to attack. Okay, so this one is gonna go. Riley, you are gonna take a javelin attack.
Where did that come from?
Javelin comes in at a 10. That misses your form, and he's going to duck back under. These two can't really duck out anyway, but you're gonna take 2 javelin attacks.
He did some magic.
13. The third one comes in at a 21, Riley, which I believe beats your AC. Riley, you take a total of 4 piercing damage as a javelin flies through the air. 2 of them fly past you, but one of them does find your form atop Kato. I believe you need to roll a dexterity check to see if you stay atop Kato.
Yeah, dex saving.
You need to do a dex saving throw to see if you stay on the creature. With a 16, you clutch onto the javelin, but you steady yourself and you're still atop Kato. It is now Arithmaya's turn.
Alright, and I'm pretty useless at the front. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I asked Maximus, yo, do you want to be useful and actually go in front? Yo, Jose. Oh,
I don't want to blow my reaction.
I mean,
Your
I think this
reaction is
is like
already
I think
blown.
this is like an interaction or something like that.
So you're telling him if you're asking,
If he wants to have the
he,
song
he, he's, he it seems like he doesn't want to do what you want to do.
Yeah, okay. Alright, what it was, 5, 10, 15, 20. 25, 30, 35, 40,
All right, I blow my thing.
45.
Alright, you can follow him. 1, 2, 3.
50.
And this is where you end, Maximus.
Can I faintly see this one right here?
Let me see. Where?
This one right here.
Yes, but yes, you can actually.
Oh crap! Okay. Blow a.
You don't know Riley, but you know this thing is fucking fast.
All right. Gonna do a short bow.
Go ahead. 13 does not hit. You see the creature slap your arrow there with his own shield.
All right. Let me blow one again.
You may. With a 14, again, this one he actually deflects with his weapon, his war pick.
Ah, fuck.
Does that end your turn?
Considering how they have javelins and I don't want to get struck with one, I'm blowing the last key point and doing. What was that other one?
Step of
Patient
wind.
defense?
Step of wind. No, not step of
Step of
wind.
Patient defense?
The patient defense. Yeah.
Okay. So go ahead. That's your last key point, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. It is now Crush's turn as Arithmia lowers her stance, readying herself to dodge anything.
Is this little thingy right there still alive?
Yes, very much so.
Alright, if I move to this square, is that opportunity?
Yes.
Disengage.
Yeah.
Magnus, you lose your reaction. Please respect other people's turns. Unless you actually want to give him.
I was telling him to disengage, that's
Okay.
all.
So you lose your reaction.
That's fine.
So what do you want to do?
Disengage.
So you disengage. Where do you head to? You're on the floor.
So I'm
Are
standing
you
up.
crawling?
No, I'm standing up.
Alright, so you have a total of.
Two
Two
spaces.
spaces left.
Is that?
I'm
Hold
gonna
on. No.
Yeah.
Two. It's 2.
I'm gonna go 1 and 2.
Is that in your turn?
Yeah, disengage is an action, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, that's it.
Alright, so it is now. This guy is dead. So he's out of turn order. This one is actually going to skitter up towards you.
Do you like me or something?
He's going to make a claw attack against you.
Okay.
Wait,
Coming in at a 22.
Of course it does.
It comes in at 10 damage.
Are you for real? Are you
wait,
for real?
Oh wait, no,
Alarm?
that's heal though.
Sentinel or whatever. Oh,
Wait,
Max.
That's the other Dragonborn.
Oh no, but Maximus.
No, but
Oh,
Max
yeah.
does something.
He doesn't have a reaction.
How
Oh,
can he never left my range?
Okay. I'll go ahead and make one last intelligence saving throw.
You better
oh
pass
my
this one.
god.
Pass
There
it.
we
That-
With a 6.
Fuck.
With a 6, you take a total of. How much HP do you have?
Barely nothing.
Before you go down, Crush, you feel your world begin to swirl, and it says your vision is beginning to disorientate. Suddenly, your mind is wiped. Everything you knew in the past, everything that you've known before,
What the hell?
becomes empty.
What's going on?
What?
You fall to the ground unconscious, Crush.
Okay.
And because you are unconscious,
Where on read chat?
oh yeah, sure, go ahead. You can roll an attack.
Oh my god, if he actually kills it, would it
We have to
nullify?
We better wreck on that.
24. Go ahead and deal damage.
Please be enough.
12.
Bruh.
Not quite.
Oh.
Not quite.
Wait.
Crush, again, you feel your mind disorientate. Your intelligence is brought down to a 0.
The 11 goes down to 0.
Your
Wait, did
11
something change?
Your 11 becomes a 0.
Is that permanent?
You do not know, but you're unconscious. This creature, however, with Riley strike, this thing is bleeding profusely.
That don't help.
Again, Crush, your intelligence is a 0 now. It is
Yeah,
now
I know, that's
Max's
what that-
turn.
Alright, so I'm gonna smack it with my glaive.
Yeah, you may. 14. There's a 14 hit. Yeah, this thing has 1 HP. This thing's dead.
Woo, are you serious?
You see, Maximus, you take your glaive and you do a huge overhead swing and slice this thing in two.
Alright. And
If only Zaki rolled a 13.
That's all I can really do right now.
You still have movement, Maximus, if you choose.
Yeah,
if you
but,
so choose.
Being that I can only see like here, I'm just gonna kind of ride the wall. So I'm just gonna move here.
Okay.
And my turn.
It is now Bleetog's turn. Oh man.
So I'm gonna dash as a bonus. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35.
That's your first
40.
set. So we'll say you're at. Well, you finish your first set. You're back to 5.
Yeah. I'm gonna hit this guy with the
You may.
longbow.
You may. With a 16, not quite enough. It bounces off his armor, dealing no damage.
Alright, I'm gonna walk away.
It is now Whiskey Jack's turn.
Okay, I'm gonna move here.
Okay. I go. Oh, sorry. I don't know why this does this. Okay, so I go 1, 3, 4, and I give Crush a health potion.
You do. Go. One of you can roll a 2d4 plus 2.
Andrew.
I got it.
To give you guys perspective, an eagle has like 6 intelligence. Crush has 0.
So
9. Crush, you regain 9 health points. 9 health points. You want to thank Whiskey Jack. The thoughts are in your mind, but you can't. Every time you speak, it comes out a jumbled mess.
Wait, does that mean so? It's not the modifier. It's actually the score.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Crush, it's strange. Your world has shifted before you, and it's these people. You don't know who they are anymore, but you know that somehow you have a connection to them, and they're important to you.
Yo, Crush, you turned into Rocky.
Alright, so since
What's up?
Since my intelligence dropped to a 0,
Yes.
can I add 11 to the rest?
What do you mean? Oh no! It is now Whiskey Jack. It's end your turn.
Oh no, I have a second action.
Crush, write down somewhere that your old intelligence was an 11.
Alright.
Whiskey
I have a
Jack.
second action. Hello?
You do? You want to blow your action surge?
Not action. Oh, that's for attacks, right? Okay,
Yeah,
no, then
yeah.
I'm done.
It is now Magnus's turn. You gain your reaction. Your defense is gone.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
I dodge.
Okay. It is now Osas's turn.
Okay, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Yes.
And I tried to use Lesser Restoration.
Go ahead and minus what level? That's a level 1 spell, right?
Level 2.
Level 2. Go ahead and minus a level 2. You hold onto you clutch onto your holy symbol, and you place one hand firmly on the down Crush, who is currently in a state of confusion. Your Lesser Restoration, although you've known it to heal other ailments, but this one appears to stick. Crush still cannot find his words, and it seems like your spell has no effect.
Fuck! It was a level 2 spell. God damn it! Okay.
Is that in your turn?
I guess so. Yeah.
It is now Riley's turn. You hear Kato say, "Where to next?"
Onward! Pip pip cheerio.
Zaki.
Zaki, you there?
He's typing. He's typing.
Is he typing?
Oh, no, he is.
All right. What do you want to do?
I want to rigorously type.
Go up to the snowman. Left or right?
Go up to the snowman.
Wait, I can hear him typing. Why can't I hear his
So-
voice?
1,
I don't think he means.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Can't
7, 8.
I
Riley,
think-
you are carried by your Kato into glorious battle. Before you is a very ashy, pale-colored dwarf.
Ashy.
You know, I wish you had Vicious Mockery. You could be like, yo, you need your cocoa butter.
What do you
They
wish
like
to do, Riley?
peanut butter and
Torino.
crack sandwich.
He can still vicious mockery him, just no damage.
Attack using Diaz, you may. Go ahead. As you sidle up against the creature in range of your greatsword attack, go ahead and roll an attack. You guys see. Oh wow! Go ahead and roll damage. You cut a nice swath through the creature, dealing a total of 14 slashing damage. God damn. Jeez. You may take a second attack if you wish. Divine Smite at level 1 or 2. No, we're gonna go ahead and upgrade this battle music. This has gotten a little bit more serious.
Not with
He said level 1,
Precious.
by the way.
Not with
Level 1, so
Precious.
go ahead and roll your Divine Smite spell at level 1.
Not
And
with Precious.
minus 1 spell slot.
Not with Crush's mental retardation right here.
Okay.
What the 16 damage? What the fuck?
16 damage?
Yo, he rolled a
A
16.
double 8? Oh my, with a crashing sound of thunder, you bring down a holy
Thunder
divine
and
smite.
hail.
This guy is dead.
Yo, nerf smite,
He
please.
dead, please.
Yo,
You still have one more attack in your tank.
Yo, nerf that divine smite.
God damn.
Wait, I have a smite gif. Hold on, I'm gonna get this shit out right now.
Move up and attack. Okay, alright, so your beast sidles up to the next one. You may attack. This direwolf is pretty cool.
God.
Dude, just whisper to us. We can still hear you.
Alright, so attacking demons.
9. With a 9, your attack comes in, and the creature, seeing what happened to his friend, prepared himself for a defensive stance, and he blocks your incoming attack. You deal no damage. You may. So time actually reverses. Go ahead and roll lucky dice. With a 20, yeah, that one straight hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
15.
15 slashing damage as you thrust your sword into a chink in his armor. That ends your turn unless you want to smite. No, end turn? Okay, it is now, the direwolf is part of your initiative and he's moving around, so that doesn't happen. This guy's super dead. This creature in front of you is going to attempt to attack you.
Attempt.
Coming in with a... Actually, what he's gonna do... Riley, you see him begin to breathe heavily and slam his fists together. You see the creature begin to grow in size and stature before you. It's an enlarged dwarf.
What? Wait, dwarf? I heard dwarf.
It is now this guy's turn. He's going to...
Ooh, I'm gonna check that nigga's armor.
1, 2. Who he's gonna attack? He's going to attack Whiskey Jack. Actually, we'll say he'll attack.
Booster!
Pedram, are you there?
Oh, yeah.
So, Pedram, you take an attack from this dwarven creature, or what appears to be a dwarven creature.
Don't worry.
A javelin attack coming in at out here. This comes in at a 15.
No, miss.
Miss. Alright, so a javelin flies past you from the darkness, and that ends his turn. Arithmai, is now your turn. Your defense drops.
Alright, hold on. I just want to see how. Alright, let me move 1, 2, 3. Motherfucker. 4. Motherfucker. Yeah, let me actually hit that with a bow, with that short bow.
Okay.
The giant, I mean.
Okay. May. With a 17. Yes, he slaps that arrow out of the air effortlessly with one of his hands.
Motherfucker. We'll do it again.
You may. 25, that one. As he slaps the one arrow, you find an opening and shoot a second arrow. Go ahead and roll deal damage. 6, not bad. You see the creature kind of reel back from your attack, and he's up against the wall as an arrow does land onto his form. Was that in your turn?
Alright, and I'm backing out. Fuck that.
Okay.
Let's see. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Is that end your turn?
Yeah.
It is now Crush's turn. Crush, you're currently on the floor, and again, things aren't exactly making sense to you, but something's happening. That's all you can really tell with a 0 intelligence.
That's exactly how it sounds, by the way.
Does he at least know he has a health potion?
You don't know what the health potion is.
Do I know how to walk?
You know how to walk. You know the mechanics of your body, but you can't speak. It's very hard for you to understand the world around you.
Am I still on the floor?
Yes.
I'm gonna stand up.
Okay, so you have 10 movement.
20. Oh, 10, yeah. I'm gonna go there.
He's worse than Hodor.
Alright,
And then
does that end your turn?
I'm gonna play with Arithmetics here.
Arithmia, it's very strange.
What hair?
It's like a toddler is playing with your hair currently.
What hair? There's no hair in that hair.
Exactly why I'm playing with it.
I let him go.
It is now Maximus' turn.
Can't do anything.
Yeah, can't see anything. So I'm gonna.
You're gonna have to let Riley carry us, right?
Alright, I'm gonna say, Magnus, please come with me. And
I shall come with him.
I'm gonna do 1.
Don't do that. Don't come together.
3,
I'm going to
4,
come together.
5, 6.
I'm going to use my reaction to follow him, I guess.
Are you not encumbered anymore?
Nope, because he has my bag of holding. So I am 2.5 pounds unencumbered.
You are currently. You run into the darkness. You can take a dash action if you so wish.
Nope, I'm gonna stay here because I can't see any farther.
Can I
It
use
is
my
now.
reaction to follow him, or no?
No.
Because I crushed.
It is now Bleed's turn. You need to ready that.
Oh, okay.
Alright, go dash. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Oh.
Oh.
You see that, right? Yo, Bleed's off.
To your surprise, you see one of the dwarven creatures, but he's quite large now.
Bleed's off. Now you see why I said motherfucker?
Oh.
45. Do I have it?
Don't do it. Just use a longbow.
What do you wish to do?
This show is so funny.
Can I
Oh,
light
the
my
gif?
hooded lantern?
Can you what?
Light my lantern?
Sure. You have oil for your lantern.
Yes.
I don't believe you put oil, so it would take you an action to set it up.
So an action set up and an action to light it?
An action to overall, put in the oil and then light it up would be an action.
Alright.
So, what kind of lantern is it?
Hooded lantern.
Hooded lantern. Let's see. Hooded lantern comes in the form of 30, 30, so 60, 30. Okay. So go ahead and minus one of your oils and put a new resource. I believe a oil will last you 6 hours, so you're working on your 5th out of your 6 hours. If that makes sense. So put that up as a new resource. To your surprise, Maximus, behind you, a light source lights up. And the light source is a total of 6. Yeah, that's about right, actually.
Holy shit!
Whoa!
Oh wait, that's a little too much. A little too much.
Wait, where are you aiming?
No!
Everything.
Where are you
Okay.
aiming it?
It's not an aim. It's a general circle one.
Oh, it's a general circle. Okay.
Does that your turn, Bleetov?
No, I'm actually gonna hand it to Maximus.
Okay, alright.
Alright,
So,
cool.
Maximus, do you accept?
Yeah.
Alright, cool. It is now.
Maximus is like, yes,
Wait, I
please.
still have movement, don't I?
I think so.
I think I have 4 more movement.
Yeah.
So 1, 2,
Bolton
3,
now.
4.
Told himself a motherfucker.
Alright,
Reaction was so fucking
does
funny.
that end your turn?
Yeah.
Maximus, the glaive that you wield, I believe, is it?
It's two-handed.
Yeah, so you can't. I'd say you can hold your glaive and the lantern, but all attacks will now come at a disadvantage.
Can he?
Can you just set it on the floor?
It is now Whiskey Jack's turn.
Okay. I can't see anything, so instead I'm.
You
gonna
can't
move
see
my-
Maximus's lantern?
Yeah, no, but I can't see any monsters.
Oh yeah, well you still see Maximus though in the distance.
Yeah, I see Max. I go over to Crush and I do a medical check on it to see what's going on.
Go ahead and roll a medicine check.
Yeah.
Doctor
check.
Whiskey Jack, you roll up your sleeves and attempt to examine Crush, but you're not really well versed with medicine. You
Yeah.
don't really understand what's wrong with him.
Okay.
That'll be your action.
That's it. There's nothing else I can do.
It is now Magnus's turn.
Okay, my turn.
Your defense drops.
What the heck? Why can't I select my? Oh, there it is. Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, why can't I do my what?
And I'm gonna prepare my reaction so that whatever Maximus does, I follow him.
You can't. You've already exhausted all your movement. Does that end your turn?
No.
You still have an action. If you want, you can dash. Dash.
Dash to where? I can only move 4 spaces.
You can dash to get an extra 4. It's
No, it's not a smart idea to just run up and
okay.
not
All right.
attack
Does
someone.
that end your turn?
No, well, I dodge, obviously.
So give yourself a shield icon. It is now Osas's turn.
Alright.
Right, seeing as all the frontliners have moved up way far, I'm just gonna take the front line.
What is the shield? Oh, there it is.
This has become
Oh.
quite the fight.
You saw it too now, huh?
Yeah. So I shit. Okay. So I use. God, I don't want to erase that shit. Okay, I don't want to bring that attention all the way here, so I'm just gonna deploy my shield.
Which way would you like to deploy it?
That way.
Left? Okay. Okay. You currently have a shield right here. Okay. Is that in your turn?
Medicine check would be main action.
Yes.
Yeah.
Riley, it is now your turn. Before you is a very large, very upset-looking, dwarf-like creature. You guys get it? I think I can pull up an image for you guys so you can get a better head image of this. It's dwarf-like in nature, but not quite. So let me just pull up an image for you guys, so you guys can better visualize. This is what you're currently up against. Oh crap! The name of the creature's right there in the corner.
Dwargar.
Damn it!
I didn't even see it. What?
What is before you guys? Magnus and also you guys have heard of these kind of creatures, because the image had the damn name. These are Durgar.
Durgar?
Durgar.
Like Skyrim?
They're like evil dwarves.
They're evil dwarves, essentially.
I shout, using my reaction, I shout at this party, they're evil dwarves!
With a 15, you swing your DS wide, and the creature sees it incoming, and it just bounces off one of his armors. Does not deal damage. You have a second swing. Zaki, you there?
He's
With
typing.
another 15, a second swing comes in, but the Durgar sees this one as well, and he dodges this one, and you deal no damage. You hear Dia speak to you. What are you doing, Riley? Come on, the enemy is right in front of you. You see how large that thing is? It is now this guy's turn. Riley, this large creature takes a war pick from his side and attempts to slam it into you. Let's see what happens here. Okay, it swings at you, coming in at a total of a 19. I believe your armor class is a... Yeah, this one hits, Riley. Riley, this enormous war pick slams onto you. It deals a total... are you gonna use a shield spell?
Yeah, he said that.
Alright, so, as you see this war pick incoming, and at the very last moment you put up this shield spell, go ahead and minus one of your level, I believe it is a 2 or a 1? The shield spell is a 1, so go ahead and minus 1 shield spell. You see the giant war pick head clatter against this very quick barrier that you make between yourself and the creature, and that deals no damage. So go ahead and minus 1 of your level 1s, it is now this guy's turn. Maximus, from the darkness, you...
No darkness. I see that
you see the
motherfucker right there. Yep, I see him right there.
Oh, you see him? Okay, so this one comes in at a regular roll then. This comes in at a 15?
Miss.
Miss. Yeah, he's gonna 2, 3,
No!
5. Alright, it is now Arithmaya's turn.
Damn it!
Wait, he left?
You don't know.
Alright, hold up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh.
Oh.
5.
25.
6.
30.
7.
35.
Motherfucker. Sharp bow.
Go ahead, you may. With an 11, the creature actually catches the arrow and snaps it in half in midair.
Oh, I need those arrows. Piece of shit.
With a 24, that one hits. Go ahead and deal damage. 5. Wow, yeah, that's just enough. You take your short bow and you fire it into the creature right between its head. It begins to shrink as it falls unconscious to the ground, dead.
Got it.
I'ma put you
Got
to bed.
So, you still have 3 spaces of movement. 1, 2, 3. Alright, it is now Crush's turn. Crush.
Do I still know how to use weapons?
Yeah. Yeah.
What?
You know that pointy things hurt.
Do I know how to use
Oh
a bow?
god. Don't
You know how to use a bow? You can certainly try.
But please don't. Please don't.
Am I able to discern whose enemy?
Just please no.
Go.
You're gonna poke your own eyes.
So, what are you trying to do right now?
Shoot someone in the butthole.
Not mine.
I'm gonna move.
dog.
So go take a nap.
That was
That's
weird.
5. That's 5.
That's 5.
Did you just
10.
take a short rest? No, just kidding.
There is nothing to do here.
There,
That's
go take a
five.
nap.
Wait, no, where was I? I was above whiskey, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So I went 5, 10, let's go 15. I will stare at Osas.
You stare at Osas. Before you is a dwarf. You know him, kinda. You're not sure who he is, but you know he's friendly, and you know that he's a bit of a badass. But it's all about.
Do I even know my own name?
No. You don't know how to read. You don't know how to write. You don't know the alphabet. You can't
What does-
spell. Nothing.
Is there anything?
You
that-
know
that
that before you are your friends. You feel a strong connection with him, but that's all about. That's about it. It is now Maximus' turn.
Alright. There's another one over here. Follow me.
Alright.
I'm gonna move diagonal 1. 2.
What are you, Malcolm X?
Diagonal 3.
Okay.
Diagonal 4.
Wait, why can't we see anything?
You can't.
Oh
in the,
shit!
in the darkness, you see one of these ashen dwarves. What? You don't know them yet, but technically they're Durgar. I accidentally showed you the name. He seems to be extremely nervous. He's trapped.
And not to go
Take
in
his lunch money.
blindly, I'm gonna stay here and use the dodge action.
Give yourself the shield icon. It is now Bleatov's turn.
Right.
Run and stab the nigga to death.
2, 3, 4, 5,
Dip, 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 dip.
6.
In the distance, you see the Durgar drop his warhammer, has his arms up.
In the face! In the face!
I'm gonna say this combat has ended. This guy's giving up. He's trapped. No allies. He's done. He knows
Leon's like,
he's
I'm
done
fucking tired of this combat, guys. Stop.
All right, short rest.
So 1 second. The overall EXP that you guys gain.
Oh shit! Litness.
You guys gain a total of. For those of you without the EXP bonus.
Do I have it?
Not yet. I haven't read it.
Okay.
Oh, your character's dead anyway.
For those of you who do not
He
have
ain't
the.
dead, he's up.
For those of
Brain
you. For
Let
those
us
of you.
know.
For those of you without the EXP bonus, that'll be 1,325 EXP.
Oh, hold up. Have a
800.
marker.
Once again, for those of you without the EXP bonus, that is 1,325 EXP. For those, of,
1325.
for those of you with the bonus, that is 1,457 EXP. Congratulations, you guys did well, relatively so in this fight. Let me pull up some music for you guys.
Are
1
you
second.
kidding me? I'm only 100.
I think you.
I'm 400. I'm 400 short.
I need 97 more.
Okay, 1,300.
I need 70.
So you guys are amidst in this cavernous area. Maximus and Bleatov. Before you is a Durgar with his weapon at his feet, his arms at his arms up in the air. He doesn't seem to want to continue to fight.
So I give Bleatov his lantern back and say thank you.
All right, dude.
So do you want to snuff it, or do you want to still carry it around lit, Bleatov?
Is the hooded lantern able to be covered?
You can, but it'll still continue burning the oil. It probably would be best to snuff it out if you want to save the oil.
Yeah.
Alright, if I snuff it out, do I lose that full hour of oil?
I'll say you're still working on the first that was only like a minute or two, not even. But you're technically you're 5 out of your 6 hours. You're working on that 6th hour technically.
Yeah.
So, are you gonna snuff it out?
I'll snuff it out for now.
Okay, so you snuff it out. Maximus, you return to your super blind nature. So you guys approach this dwarven, what you know.
Oh, what the hell was that?
You've read stories about these creatures before. The Durgar, they're dwarves from long ago who have decided to delve into Thamarv's delve and have essentially lost their way in the darkness and have morphed into what is before you. A pale-skinned, ashy-skinned, white-bearded creature, and he seems to this particular one seems to have lost. He doesn't seem to want to fight anymore. Well, Magnus, Maximus, Bleatov. I don't think you guys. What language do you speak, Bleatov?
It's not Dwarvish, I'll tell you that. It's
Come on, man. I was raised
Elvish,
in Dwarvish.
Sylvan, Common.
All right. He begins to talk to you guys, but it's like a mix of like gnarled and snarled words. You guys can't make out what he's saying.
What? Even Magnus can't?
He is a dwarf in nature, but he's speaking in a language that you guys don't understand.
So is it a
what languages does everyone speak? So go ahead and say
Draconic.
except for Crutch, because he's essentially a rocks.
Brain dead. I'm brain dead. Yeah.
Brain dead. Yeah. Maximus, what language do you speak?
Draconic and Common.
Nope, that's not. Arithmia, what do you speak?
Human and I believe
She speaks Dwarvish.
Common and Elvish.
Okay, so you are at Riley. I don't think she speaks the correct language that this guy speaks.
Is that the demonic language that I forgot what it's called?
You don't know.
Demonic language, fucking hell.
There is a language for tieflings and stuff.
Common, Elvish, Dwarvish, and
Considered. Yeah, I'm Dwarvish, so it's not gonna work.
Common, Elvish, what? Oh no, you
Dwarvish.
don't count, Crush. You don't
No,
understand.
no, I'm talking
right
about Riley.
now. Okay. Nope. Does anyone else have the language in tow?
Infernal?
In
No.
common.
What do you
English?
speak, Whiskey?
Common.
That's it.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't speak. Yeah, you guys don't understand a lick of what this guy's saying.
All right,
Kill
so
him, my-
non-lethally, I punch him in the mouth and say, "Speak common."
You deal 1 point. What's your strength modifier?
3.
Go ahead and roll an attack. 1d20. Go ahead and roll an athletics check. Actually,
Leon.
14. That does not hit. You attempt to punch him, but he sidesteps you. Where you see him very nervously speaking his language, but you don't understand what he's saying. Let's see. Does he actually? Let's see. This guy speaks. Oh, he speaks Dwarvish. Okay.
Okay, so I can hear
Are you
him.
serious?
It only took
But
Maximus
he's
punching him in the
currently
fucking mouth.
speaking in a language that you guys don't understand.
Oh, in Dwarvish or?
It's
In the language we don't know.
You don't understand, Magnus.
I
Wait.
thought you just said he spoke Dwarvish.
No, so
What?
of
No,
the
he
languages
doesn't.
he speaks, he also speaks Dwarvish.
Speaking Dwarvish to him.
I say, we can't understand what you're saying in Dwarvish. Can you understand me?
A dragonborn that speaks Dwarvish. You see him kind of laugh, and he reveals very gnarled, very yellow teeth.
You.
Huh?
His yellow and gnarled teeth, smoker's teeth.
He currently, again, his weapon is on the floor. His hands are in there.
I don't even know what to say to him. What guys? What do you suggest?
Princess. Ask about the princess.
How?
Ask him. Okay. Let's ask what there
He
was
speaks
a.
Dwarvish. Whoever knows Dwarvish can talk to him.
Oh my god.
Can you guys
He
hear
knows
me?
Dwarvish.
Can we just bring him to the
Maximus?
group over here?
Riley, instant transmission's over. She's like in between you and the Durgar.
Riley, chill. I was talking.
I want
Alright,
to check
thank
up on. I want to check.
Okay.
Can we not be in this corner and bring him over? here?
He's
Alright,
currently
let's try-
behind
we
the
drag-
100.
we drag
You
this dude's
guys,
ass over.
you guys essentially have him cornered. This is kind of
Tell him-
beneficial to you guys.
Drag his ass out.
All right, leave him
Drag-
cornered. Fuck it. It doesn't matter.
Behind him is the cliff's edge, and to the side is the waterfall.
Yeah, he can just jump
He's
down.
got nowhere to
Okay.
go.
Maximus, tie him down. Cuff him. Tackle him. Suplex him. Don't throw him over the cliff, though.
Oh, wait. Leon, I want to set a reaction. If he says this is madness, I want to say this is Sparta and kick him off the edge.
Sure. Okay.
Oh my god. Okay.
Very low chance that this is gonna happen.
So in the meantime, can I ask questions and stuff?
Yeah.
As you walk up, Osas, you notice that Magnus and the Durgar before are exchanging remarks in Dwarvish.
Okay.
Kenny, go cut off the other heads.
So I ask in Dwarvish, what did you do to the soldiers?
I'll tell you if you let me leave this place alive.
I try to punch him and
You want to punch him?
yeah, you're not in a place to negotiate.
Go ahead and roll athletics check.
2. Leon.
Wait, on non-lethal, please.
Go ahead and roll athletics check to see if you even hit.
Leon.
Oh god, probably not gonna.
With a 12, you attempt to punch the Durgar in front of you, but he eats it and he looks at you right in the eye. This is all you got.
Oh, God,
And he laughs
okay.
before you, showing his gnarled yellow teeth.
3.
All right, now I bring out my cross, and
You want information from me? Keep that away from me.
4.
All right, I'm gonna hit him with the hammer, non-lethal.
You can certainly attempt to.
You have fire. Remember that.
You might want to
Yeah,
be
it's
careful because this guy
non-lethal fire.
seems a little hurt.
What is it?
non-lethal, non-lethal.
Not lethal, it'll knock him out regardless. If you're trying to glean information from him, you want to probably keep him alive and conscious.
Yo, guys, whoever has high charisma, do
That's
what's it
Ryla.
called?
Ryla, go.
Intimidation.
Ryla, go. Ryla, go. You're up.
Intimidation.
She know Dwarvish.
Ryla,
Yeah, she
go.
does.
Does she know Dwarvish?
I
Yeah,
do.
she
Yeah,
does.
she does, yeah. Violet, as you now approach, not instant transmission, you begin to understand the conversation that's being traded between Magnus and Osas and this creature that you're not sure out of game. It's a Durgar. In game, you don't know that's a Durgar.
So, I do. Wait, hold on. I do I do intimidation. I try to intimidate him into telling us where Valerie is.
Go ahead and roll a intimidation check. Gonna roll, I believe. 1 second as I attempt to look for this. 1 second.
Why is it that every time we double roll, the first roll is always lower?
1 second. Let me pull up his character sheets. Let's take a look at this. Okay, so he's gonna roll against you. Let's see what he rolls. You rolled a 17. He rolls a 15. He seems kind of bewildered and scared by you. Oh, hold on. I've got information if you let me leave alive. I'll tell you everything I know. With a bit of a smirk, you see his yellowed, gnarled teeth.
Alright, spit it out.
Where's the Princess Riley Valentier? Wait, Riley.
The princess. Are you talking about that dainty little thing that came down here? Aye, she's long gone, lass.
She better not be if you want your life. You're gonna direct us to her.
Oh, me? Direct? No, you're leaving me here alive.
Why would
You don't
we
get to make the
leave
demands
you
when you're on
alive?
this side.
You want more information after me? You're gonna leave me alive, lass. And you see him kind of like smirk with his yellowed teeth.
Your life is dependent on hers. If she's alive, you're alive. If she's dead, you're dead. That's how this is going to go.
My life is forfeit already, lass.
Just kill him.
Alright then.
Kill him anyway.
Kill him, we have no use for him.
Oh, hold on. I've got a little bit of more information for you if you let me go.
No, either you tell us
What?
or we kill you. That's
Up ahead is castle. If you want more information about this castle, I'll tell you if you let me walk out.
In
Just kill this nigga.
Just
in
kill him.
common, I speak to the group, in common, I speak to the rest of the group and say, to those who understand me,
Everybody does.
yeah, like,
I don't.
so,
Yeah, you don't even.
should we have him direct us to the castle?
I'm tending to crush right now.
How about we just get all the information we can from him and then
Yeah,
kill him anyway?
Throw him off.
you might try to deceive him.
So, okay, so I go up to him again. There's a castle up ahead.
Aye, there is.
What's there to expect? Is it heavily armed? Tell us what you know.
I'll let you know everything I know if you let me go.
No,
Where would you go? To go warn them?
No. There's a bit of a smile.
What a freaking lie, stupid liar.
In
First tell us-
common, can I just tell Riley just lie to him, get what we want, and
Sure. We'll let you go alive.
Go
If you
ahead and
tell-
roll a deception check. With your 21, damn! You rolled a 19, but you rolled a 21. Alright, what do you want to know? He gets a bit of
Everything.
a smile. Everything. First, how about the show of faith? You let me go first.
Bruh, no.
Not gonna happen.
You attacked us.
He takes a bit of a step back and looks behind him, notices the roaring waterfall to his left. He's got nowhere to go. He looks at the rest of the party.
I telepathically tell Kato to join up behind us so that he could be seen to intimidate him even more.
You see him begin to laugh. You're a dainty little princess girl. She's gone. She's long gone.
Like I said before, she better
Alright,
not be.
kill him.
Tell
Kill
us
him.
what
Kill
you
him.
know.
She's
I'm
long
done
gone.
stalling.
I ask, what's there to expect in the castle?
How about you find out yourself? And at that moment, he jumps off the cliff. And he's dead.
Alright.
Aw, I wanted to kick him
Well,
off.
now I can't have. Now we can't get the third head.
I'm still tending to crush.
Hey,
And
Okay.
When we
So-
fought off the ogre people.
Wait, Leon.
Yes.
I reach up to the other dwarves and see what kind of armor they're wearing.
Sure. You take a moment to inspect the dwarves' armors. What they're currently wearing is. Let me pull it up.
What you
It's
wearing,
like not even
faggot?
plate armor. They're just wearing like clothes, regular.
They're wearing scale mail.
Scale.
Control
Wait,
Kato?
Scale
hold on a
mail.
second. Hold on. Can I take that armor?
Sure. It'll take you about like 10 minutes to remove it though. So
Please.
scale mail. So you begin working on that. So we'll say go ahead and add 1 scale mail to your inventory.
All right.
I think scale mail is a. Scale mail will give you a total of.
Oh, never mind. I throw it out immediately.
Why?
I don't need
Steel
that.
mail is garbage.
Yes.
Dude, the only thing you're gonna need is plate armor at this point.
You take a moment to inspect the
Or
armor
split.
and decide against gathering their armors. So what else do you guys want to do?
I'm still checking. I'm still checking up with Crush. and-
Crush. The crush in front of you is in a like perpetual state
Yeah,
of
we cut
confusion.
the heads off.
Right.
By the way.
Yeah, we
Alright.
all cut the heads
So
off.
you guys collect 2 Durgar heads.
Yeah.
By the way, I'll say, Magnus and Ossus, do you guys tell them what these things are?
Yep, we tell them everything.
So the party knows that these ashen dwarves are Durgar.
But we say they need cocoa butter really badly.
Alright, so you guys collect 2 Durgar heads. Ossus, go ahead and add that to the bag of holding if you so choose.
I went to the back and actually went to see if I could cut these 2 creatures' heads.
Out of combat, it's not that difficult. You do collect 1 large. You don't know what they are actually. You collect a large serpentine head and a smaller serpentine.
Are they
head
the
with a-
same race or
do a
same
nature check?
same
One
creatures?
person at a time.
Oh.
Go Ali.
Are they the same creatures, Leon?
No.
Oh, okay, never mind then. Okay.
Can I do a
that's
nature
fine.
check?
You may.
Go get it!
With a 5, what before you is something that you do not know. We'll say for the rest of this, outside of combat, it's gonna take you a while to cut off their heads.
All right.
So you are out of this for the rest of the remainder.
So-
It's gonna take you a while to cut the heads.
He had a 21.
Magnus with a 21. You're actually not over there. But I'll say what you fought. You've heard stories of serpentine creatures lurking in the depths of the underworld. These are Gricks.
You a Greek?
So
Wait,
what
they're
else is the rest of the
both
party doing?
Gricks?
Yeah. How long is this gonna take?
Short
to
rest
cut it?
for a starter.
You're outside of. It's gonna take you the rest of this time to do that, Arithma. You're out of the actions for this thing that you guys are doing.
Damn it.
Short rest for once.
So what would you guys like to do?
Short rest, I guess.
I vote on short rest, please.
Riley, you see Kato kind of spin around in a circle and lay on the ground.
Alright. I kind of like sit down and lean against Kato.
She's like, Alpha, yip yip.
Wait,
Short rest.
Riley, quick question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Before wait, I'm not sure if I know this, so this might be metagaming. So if I don't know this, retcon it. You were asking before, for your dog to go like
Viral.
scent on what's her face's scent.
Mm-hmm.
So apparently she was at the camp here, right? Being that her soldiers are here, so maybe you can follow one of the scents there.
It's mostly dead
so-
corpses. It's gonna smell bad.
Yeah, it smells like death over there.
I'm gonna type this out because I don't want to talk too loud.
I mean, death with a hint of perfume or something. No.
No, there's no such thing.
Alright.
Yo, can someone help me out cut this damn head?
I was gonna say, now that I'm out of action, can I actually give, like, now that we're relaxed, can I actually give Crush another medical look, a legit look?
How
not
about I
in
do it?
action?
How about I do it? Last time Kenny tried to do it, he almost killed somebody.
Yeah.
He did kill somebody.
Did kill somebody. That was my bad, actually.
Yeah. So
Like, consulting doctors?
Yes.
Alright, go ahead and roll medicine checks. 17, 15. You guys, even with your high checks, what is before you is something that you guys have never seen before in your lives. So,
he's the ugliest fucking orc ever.
Fucked up doctor!
this doctor is messed up. But yeah, you guys
Listen, kid, this is gonna hurt.
before you is an orc who's in a perpetual state of confusion.
Come on.
Any chance of us knowing how long it might take, whether it's a temporary or
Guys,
permanent?
again, you guys have no idea what's happening with him.
Okay.
I go up to him and say, from personal experience, anything that usually affects the mind could be a curse. Osas, do you think you could do a remove curse spell on him? Maybe that would be effective.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no.
Stalkers.
Uh,
Twisted.
No, because there's a reason. Because I'm pretty sure that number 1 remove curse is a level 3 spell, and number 2 is
What are these levels you talk about?
saving up for revivify.
Makes sense.
And
So
Nope.
after a while, Arithmia returns with 2 Grick heads in tow. One of them being a larger one than the other.
So did we short rest? or-
Yeah. I don't think those are going in the bag.
Damn right they're not. Let's just stuff them in one of the tents.
Again, coming back to this location is going to be A, hazardous, B, quite a bit of a trek.
That's true.
You guys are currently like 5-6 hours into Thamarv's delve. It's deep and dark.
Yo, just leave the Gricks. Fuck it. We'll just take the dwarf heads.
Yeah,
The
they're
dwarves
too
are
damn heavy.
small.
What
I'm
about
gonna
the
just
what
drop
about,
the-
wait?
The
What
small
about
one, the small one could probably accommodate the bag, but the
Alright,
large
alright,
one
we'll
is a
drop
bit
the
big.
large.
fit it in.
So,
If
Osas,
it fits,
plus 1
goes.
Grick head.
Break head.
Also,
Osas, just at least Tausa, just keep an eye on the weight.
That one weighs about like the Durgar heads about like maybe 2 pounds apiece. The Grick heads are like another 2.
If you
yo,
shave the
How
beards,
about
it'll only be half.
how about
the
Umber
pound.
Hulk? How about Umber Hulk?
Umber Hulks are 5 apiece. They're heavy.
they're pretty heavy. I would.
How
I would
many pounds
recommend-
can you hold in the bag?
500.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, keep an eye on it though.
Remember, it's including his book bag too. So
So that's
Also,
4,
I want
8.
Osas, you
18.
hear the bag. Oh, stay awful.
It's worth. It's
Sorry.
500 GP.
More on the way.
So yeah,
Tell
This
us
is more money.
500 GP.
So yeah, let's actually like take a short rest.
Yes, please.
Right.
Out of key points.
At the mention of the short rest, you feel like this sense of urgency. Based on what that Durgar said, you may or may not know. It may or may not be true, but time is of the essence, right? Like time's ticking.
Riley, while I do love to sympathize with you at this point, I'm not willing to risk these people here.
And I
Time's
and I
ticking.
mentioned the same. We won't be able to rescue them if we are dying. So this
As
is
you
a
guys
necessary.
are speaking, suddenly the ground begins to rumble.
Guys, shh.
You guys hush each other. The rumbling is. You guys see like bits of dust and rock begin to shake on the ground. And as it feels like it's getting worse and worse, it begins to subside, and nothing happens.
Guys, don't make too much noise.
Okay. Short rest
Can I look
now.
around? Do you want a short rest now or?
Please, short rest now.
Not a short rest.
Smells like death here, Riley. As the wolf, the Kato, kind of looks up and looks around.
I don't know if this is a good idea.
All I smell is death.
All right, let's
Can I
just
look
scatter.
around to see if there's anything on the ceiling or on the wall? Or with the
Yeah,
walls?
go ahead.
Actually,
But
me
then
too.
you don't really see anything too dangerous.
Let me do a
It's
check as well.
That's same here.
And again, your dark vision only accounts for up to 60 feet. Anything beyond that becomes black. So the walls on this cavern are pretty damn high, so you can't quite see the ends of some
okay.
surfaces. But
Damn.
overall, it doesn't look that dangerous.
All right.
I mean, it
Yeah.
is a short rest, so we're gonna be awake.
All right.
So would you guys like to take a short rest?
Yes.
Have to.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
who's setting up guard? Alright, so first,
Do you guys
I mean,
want to take the
it's-
short rest
We
in the
should
camp
short
area?
rest, not long rest.
It smells like
it's-
death in
it's
there.
It's a short rest. We don't have to take a guard.
there
Yeah.
is a decaying corpse in the campsite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do
Smells
not
like death
want-
in there.
I
It
do not-
smells like death.
There's no way we're gonna relax with a sense of death.
So short rest right now, and whoever needs healing,
All right.
I'd
I'm
say
gonna need something.
I need my key points back.
So, are you guys
regardless.
taking a short rest?
Yeah.
yes.
Alright, so for those of you taking a short rest, you may go ahead and roll hit dice. You may choose to roll Some, all, one, up to you. What
Okay,
else?
Leon, how am I gonna do this now?
What do you mean?
Let me roll.
You can operate. You can operate.
two of them.
You can operate just normally. Just you can't read, can't write, you can't speak.
No, I mean like, if I want to go can I roll 1 and 1?
What?
Can I roll 1 ranger and 1 barbarian?
Sure.
I got 3 hit dice.
An
left.
8.
I rolled a 1, 2.
Mechanic action.
Wait, Leon.
The wolf looks at you, Riley, and kind of like shakes his head with a grin.
Yo,
I'm not doing that.
Yo, Leon.
Yeah?
Can I? No. No, never mind. I was thinking about busting a key point during the rest, but I remember I don't have any to begin with.
So you guys remember the short rest mechanic, right?
Yeah.
So whiskey, you regain all grit. Maximus and Magnus, you guys regain pretty much everything. You guys are short rest based. I think Dragon Breath also comes back.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm not sure if Channel Divinity comes back. I think
Yes, it does.
Okay, so
It does.
Channel Divinity comes back. Spell slots do not come back.
Oh, shit.
No, it doesn't. Yeah.
So, you guys take a moment to rest and relax for a moment. You guys,
Yes.
you guys take a moment to Crush is like, yeah, he seems to be beyond your guys' help.
Guys,
I also regain my action surge.
Guys,
Yes.
I want to
Okay.
ask, what happened to Crush?
We currently don't know, but we're still looking at it.
Have you guys ever heard of those children's tales where a character loses his memory by getting bonked on the head, and then when they bonk him on the head again, he comes back?
Yeah, we're not doing
We're
that.
not doing that.
We're not
No.
I don't
Doing
know.
that.
So, about what you guys feel to be, it's hard to tell time down here. But is everyone finished hit dice healing?
Yeah.
Actually, wait. It is worth a shot. Can we beat Crush to
No.
unconsciousness, and then once he takes the short rest, he heals up?
I already took the short rest.
God damn it!
Not beating up anyone.
Says the
We're
one
trying to
that
help
shot
him
me
here.
in the back of the head.
Because I have a cantrip that can actually bring him back to life. That's why.
Ooh. That changes things.
No.
No.
Okay.
So, what would you guys like to do?
Cry.
We're all rested up, right?
So, you guys are you guys all finished hit dice healing?
Yeah.
Alright, so after a moment of rest and respite, sharpening some weapons and patching yourselves up, you guys do manage to successfully and somewhat safely take a moment of respite here in the under portions of Thamarv. What would you guys like to do?
Move forward.
Yes.
Post haste.
Yeah, let's go.
Assume formation.
Zoom formation.
We gotta teach Crush the formation at this point.
Oh,
I drag Crush.
someone just tie a rope around Crush like a police.
You can
Crush like
you
the
can ride your wolf, Riley.
Alright.
Oh, is Crush like
Not-
Groot?
Not for this, because I'm gonna have Kato scout before the entire group moves in.
Okay.
Can I take control of Kato so I can at least control his movement?
No, I control his movement.
All right.
He's an intelligent creature.
Okay.
No, it's not.
He
Okay,
has an
Crush,
intelligence.
come here.
Technically, well, we'll say have some. He has a bit of
Crush.
sentience to him.
Crush, move up.
All right.
Hey,
Oh,
it's funny that the direwolf has more intelligence than a member of our party.
Come
Oh
on,
my
to
God,
to us,
yo,
to us,
Andrew,
to us,
come on.
to us.
All right.
You see that stabby thing that you have?
I say Kato, come up front.
Just hold it in hand and don't do anything. Just
And you guys have a
look.
goddamn wolf now in the party. This is pretty damn cool.
You're a dumbass.
Don't be mean to Whiskey Jack like that.
I feel
And
Oh, two
I
dumbasses.
hit my back of my gun at it, back of Maximus' head.
You can try to go ahead and roll athletics.
This thing pull that do this again.
Wait. So wait. Who was? Wait. I'm pretty sure I know.
With a
Crush
22,
went
go
up.
ahead. What's your strength modifier?
Strength.
Modifier, the small number.
Is that a 3? Hold on, I can't tell.
The small number of your strength modifier.
I get. Sorry, I can't tell.
I can't read the sheet.
Also, that's what you did.
No, is it under saving throws or is that under just the really long?
Maximus, you take 1 point of damage as you get clonked on the back of the head.
That's an extra
Just
1,000
poke him
gold
with
pieces.
the glaive.
I'll dodge.
I think that's an extra reason to keep you in debt.
In the distance, Riley, you see what appears to be another corridor that heads deeper into the caves of Thamarv. So I'm just gonna to speed this up a little bit.
Yo, whiskey, behind us.
Whiskey,
Where's
too
Whiskey?
far up.
You're a squishy character, dude.
Whiskey, move.
Die.
Get next to or yeah, there you go.
What are you gonna do to speed this up? You're just gonna move us to the next one? Yeah, I figured.
Oh.
So, you guys, this large expanse of a room begins to tighten back into that tight corridor once more. If you guys choose so, you guys may push on forward.
Okay, assume formation again. Just
Yeah,
two lanes.
Yeah,
You guys have a giant wolf with you now.
All right, so but the wolf's in the front, right?
Wolf's first one in front.
Actually, it should be Osas because he could have 3/4 cover with his tower shield.
The
Sounds
wolf
good to
would
me.
probably not really be able to use that because Guy Wolf is huge. Also, it's a tiny little thing.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay. There you go.
I lost someone.
Wait, are we going north, south, east, west?
You're heading from south to north now.
Okay. So dire wolf in front.
Dire wolf in front.
So can I actually assume
Actually, he doesn't listen to you guys. He listens to Riley. Riley.
Riley, just tell
Where
your wolf what to do.
Where would you put the wolf, Riley?
Right in front of me.
Okay.
Then I'll go up in front too.
With Magnus? Or with
So you guys go ahead and select your marching order. As you guys travel downwards, the tunnel begins to kind of tighten a bit. And again, you guys are covered in this darkness. Those of you without dark vision, it begins to. How wide is it? It's enough to accommodate the dire wolf and you guys in the formation that you guys are currently. This 2-line formation. It gets very tight.
Why is Osas in front of the?
Why are you so in front?
You guys said that the tower.
No. The tower shield is useless. Just go in the back.
So as you guys are traveling, as you guys are traveling down into this this tight chamber, this tight corridor, you guys are met with a fork in the road, left and right.
Ah, shit.
Kato, can you sniff out where there may be people?
I don't smell anything.
Can you hear anything from either direction?
His ears perk up. Nope.
Kato can't tell anything, guys. You can't tell which side. It would have to be a guess from here.
What's our best instinct?
Roll a 1d2.
Wait, didn't the dwarf say the castle's on the right hand side?
He could lie to you.
No one did an insight check. You get him talking out of his fucking ass.
Yeah,
I didn't understand, so I couldn't do an inside check regardless.
That's true. What would you guys like to do?
Let's take the right hand side. I have a feeling that he's not doing it. Or
Would you
that he wasn't
guys
lying.
like to go right?
Sure.
So you guys begin to head towards the right. So you guys pick the right out of the two choices here, and as you guys delve deeper, it begins to turn and shift rightwards, and it kind of goes into a bit of a spiral. As you guys are heading deeper and deeper, it takes about like another hour passes, and eventually you guys feel a roundabout happens, and you guys find yourselves after about an hour worth of walking and trying to keep yourselves stealthy. You guys find yourselves here.
Oh shit.
I can't see anything.
Is this the one that you showed me?
Alright.
Wait, you can't see anything?
Yep, just nothing.
No. Adjust
Okay.
the sightings.
What settings? Up there we are.
Sightings from Leon's side.
Hey guys, it looks like there's a body of water ahead.
Again, you guys hear that familiar sound of the waterfall.
Alright. Just
Was this spiraling down or up? Who do you not tell?
It felt like you guys were going down.
Guys, just move up, I guess.
Oh no.
Bus,
Gotta
bus,
move up the
bus.
wolf.
Bomb
Move up, everyone. Move up
Oh,
one.
what was
Move
that?
up one.
Can't even see.
Oh, right,
Whiskey, let's go. Move up.
Can't even see. Where?
Move up.
Whoa. God damn
Can
it.
you select your
Magnus.
token?
Hold on, guys. Pause. Pause.
What?
Pause.
Stop moving forward.
The wolf begins to sniff the air, Riley, and you
Bedroom.
notice this.
My screen is black. I'm
Go.
trying.
What
Zoom
about
out.
check the
Zoom
bottom
out.
right corner?
I asked, do you smell anything?
There's something nearby.
Yeah, I don't see anything. It's just all black.
Ian, wait, we're having technical difficulties.
Yeah, don't move up.
Why?
Do you even see your token or no?
No,
I
I don't
got it.
see anything. It's just plain black. Okay, I don't know why this thing's moving now. Moving up.
You good now?
Keep moving up.
I'm
Moving
gonna.
up.
Kato, I'm gonna get on top of Kato.
Pedro, can you see?
You get
Yeah,
on top
now
of
I
Peter?
can.
Yeah, I mount him.
Okay. You do so.
Yo, back into formation, guys.
Oh, okay.
Penny, move up.
Push.
Everybody
Crush,
move up.
Move up. Crush, move up.
Well, don't yell at Crush.
She's dumb.
And
Right.
don't yell in general in dungeon.
And don't yell at Dungeon. Remember that rumbling?
Alright, let's move
So
up.
you
Let's
guys see
move.
Riley mount her steed. Her wolf steed.
What's
I
up,
tell
bro?
him,
This looks
Kato
familiar.
smells something up ahead.
This looks familiar.
Hmm.
Yes, this looks like
Okay.
the bottom of the waterfall. From what I
Kenny.
looked at.
I mean, not Kenny. Leon.
Yes.
I give Maximus a rock, shiny rock.
Dude, he has a hammer.
You
No.
do so.
No,
For his
Magnus
vision.
has the hammer.
Magnus. Oh, okay.
Ooh.
For his vision.
Magnus,
Yay.
is your hammer? Do you wish to light up your hammer, Magnus?
Why are you asking me like that?
I'm asking if you want to light up your hammer.
That's sketchy as fuck, Leon. I don't know what to do right now. Guys, what do you think?
Just don't metagame.
Actually-
And what would your character do if he can't see?
My character
in the
would just leave this shit on. Like
Oh,
he
okay,
has been for the
alright.
last, like, couple...
I think it's a half of a torch, so it's 10, 20, 20, 20, 10 rather.
Yeah, it's still lit up, right? That's still...
Okay.
I would say-
As hell, though, Leon.
So
I would say
Magnus
Maximus-
has his hammer, which he's holding.
Wait, can you touch
Yeah,
the tip
but
of my
if the
glaive?
direwolf is in front of us, the
You can conceal the light if you want. That way.
Oh,
It's gonna be hard to
Won't be-
conceal a glaive.
Yeah.
Do I still have? Do I
Well, I
still
just want
have
I just wanted the blade part, but yeah, good point. Okay, I'll just take the rock. Then.
Wait, do I
Alright,
still? Wait,
moving?
don't I still have the rock myself?
You kind of do, but to be honest, dude, Maximus is the front line, and if he can't see anything, he won't be able to do. So that's why I gave it to him.
You hand him the rock.
Yeah, I gave it.
Yes.
All right, so he now has a lit up rock.
Alright, let's move up.
And for now, just conceal it, I guess. If anything, if I
Just
see
walk
anything,
there
I'll
to
let you know,
move up, and then
Maximus.
we'll just follow the
All right,
direwolf.
Conceal the rock.
Yeah, I just how big's the rock? Can I just palm it in my
You're
hand?
next to me,
It's
right?
in the palm of your hand. It's a pebble.
No,
Sort
no,
of.
he's mounted on the wolf.
Oh, he's mounted?
So
I
you're-
thought he wasn't mounted.
You're muting the light.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. All right, so what would you guys like to do?
I'll give you a sign.
We're all walking up.
Hold on.
Or who's eating cornflakes?
Yeah, like I could hear.
Guys, Kato says he smells something up ahead.
I'm dancing up with Kato.
I can't figure out where it's coming from. There's something close by.
Suck.
Alright. Let's walk.
Magnus, you're on top of the damn dire wall.
Yeah, try not to step on him. There you go. Only Riley. Technically, Riley is the only one mounted. And before you, to your left, as you guys walk up,
I tell them to stop.
it's a roaring waterfall. And in the distance, you guys see familiar Durgar.
Wait.
Stupid evil bitch.
He's currently sprawled out on the floor, lifeless.
Dead bitch.
Oh, so
Can
it's
we
the
cut that
same.
off?
It's the same
No,
one
he's kidding.
that committed suicide.
He's kidding. He's not.
And he looks to that up ahead. Yep, Tim.
Oh wait.
So, would you guys like to do anything in this area? So, to your left is a roaring waterfall. In front is the river that flows out from this waterfall. And up ahead there's a right, but there's also water on the side.
Yo, Jose.
Hmm.
It's like that scene with the plane
Divine
and
sense?
with Bruce Banner.
Go ahead and minus one of your divine senses, Riley. You take a moment, close your eyes, and your tattoos light up, and you do indeed sense something nearby.
Divine sense I think also gives me a direction.
I don't think it does. That's
Let me-
divine sense.
Eating like a 5-star dinner.
Divine sense. The presence of strong evil registers on your senses like a noxious odor. As an action, you can open it until you know the location of any celestial fiend. Oh, okay, all right. A celestial fiend or undead. He doesn't fall into any of the celestial fiend, undead. Yeah. What you're sensing is an evil, but you don't know what type.
Okay. I relay that to them. To the rest of the group. There's something up ahead, and then I telepathically tell Kato, all right, let's start inching our way forward.
What?
Can I do a perception check on the water? See if there's anything
sure.
moving around.
Sure, you may. With a total of 15, you notice the water, it's rushing past, but that's about it. However, you do notice at the very end of the corridor, the water flows outward into another corridor.
When you're blind, you can't see.
Riley, as you approach, you notice that this turn leads to another part of the mines, like another open corridor.
Do you guys want to go through the water or check out this corridor?
I don't think the water's a good idea.
Alright, so we go through this corridor.
Alright. So, you guys take this corridor, and after a bit of traveling... Okay, so let me put you guys right here. You guys take this corridor, and now it's winding. This one is traveling from west to east as you guys are traveling through this corridor, but then it suddenly turns to the left, and now you guys are heading from south to north. Again, it's another dark and a dark corridor, cavernous, and it's quite dark. You guys travel for what feels like forever, just trudging along, and after about what feels like an eternity, you guys eventually make it up to another area. You guys are ready. Here. Okay. You guys are right over here.
Alright, well, again, light sources, please.
Hold on 1 second as I pull
Dude,
up.
we can't see anything either.
This is a square room, guys.
It's not actually.
Rip.
The corridor opens up, and before you is a very large expanse of a room, and what you guys see before you is this. As you exit this
God.
What
corridor,
the fuck?
Holy shit.
Oh my god.
the smell of sulfur and the light is pouring out of this large kind of like cut through the floor up ahead, about like 60-100 feet up ahead, and you see a bit of glimmer of light pouring out from this crevasse.
Alright.
Crab ass.
So I go up to Kato and I say, how far do you think you could jump with me on your back?
I'm not jumping over that.
Not jumping over, I'm talking about the bridge portion.
Leon,
at
check your
least-
whisper.
Huh?
Check your whisper.
Because if we jump over the bridge, at least we fall onto that, but
Okay, that's one scary place.
what do you think?
Your wish is my command.
It don't sound so I'll tell you what. To make you feel safer.
Shoot up.
Wait, Leon, did you not get my whisper?
I see it. I don't know
The
how to
second one.
respond.
No, I'm taking the second one.
Oh,
Hold on. I unmount Kato, and then I
Yeah,
go
you
up
do so.
to the. And I go up.
no, yeah, no, that's, yeah, I know, yeah. So you unmount Kato, and he kind of like shakes his fur around. As he looks around. What do you guys want to do?
Move up.
Okay. Before you guys is it's a very large, expansive, cavernous room, kind of similar to the waterfall room that you guys were in, but several orders bigger. Before you is a large crevasse, and Riley, as you approach, it gets hotter and hotter and hotter, and the light from the crevasse begins to pour out, and you peer down under, and about 100, 200 feet down, 300, 400, it's far, is a stream of lava.
Do not want to
Yeah.
fall.
Lava last
I
week.
still can't see, regardless.
Do you guys want to set up a rope and tie it to one of these pillars? So maybe if we fall, if the bridge breaks or something, we.
Oh shit!
If you want, I'll be the first one to go. I don't mind. Just put a rope around me and I'll go over.
Who has? It looks it's greater than 60 feet. I don't know how long this bridge is.
We need
I'll
someone
go.
with high dexterity, to be honest.
Hold on. Me and Kate. I tell Kato to come up. I mount him, and we walk across.
Sure.
How heavy is Kato?
You don't know that.
Rough estimate based on my size.
He's big. Quite large.
Bigger than-
Hey,
twice
Leon,
as
am
me,
I
3
supposed
times
to
as me.
see what's up ahead?
Yo, I still can't see, regardless.
Dark
What do
vision,
you
right?
see,
Or-
Leotov?
These things.
What do you see?
The what are they called? The
That's
Oh
what
yeah,
I'm
no, yeah, you guys totally see that. In the distance, some light pours out from these things in the distance. You guys can see one of the Durgar in the distance. You can see a bit of spark coming out of what appears to be a furnace. And
I also see two over here.
you see another one stirring something in a cauldron.
All right.
It's a castle.
All right.
What are-
So I walk across. With Kato, and I say, "Be prepared to jump if the bridge breaks."
Riley, you begin to feel this heat. This is almost unbearable as you cross. Again, quite a ways down is this enormous stream of lava at the bottom of this crevasse, and it is quite hot. And it's not extremely bright, but down you can see. Yeah, it'd probably be a bad idea to fall here.
Drek, I'm looking down.
As you guys move forward, make it safely across, no issue. But the bridge does creak and sway as you move across.
I guess we go across in pairs, guys.
Maybe not pairs, but
I want to say.
Alright, I'll go first.
one at a time.
We move over to the side so that they have a place to come through.
Oh, I want you to go ahead and roll a stealth check, Riley.
Oh shit!
As Magnus walks up with the negatives, with the disadvantages.
Oh snap!
Oh man, lucky.
Oh jeez.
Oh, actually, no, I'm not gonna use lucky. I'm not gonna use lucky.
Probably not.
Roll for initiative.
Oh man. In the distance, you hear shouting, Riley, as you can't really see it, but the one you got, the two that you do see, the one at the furnace and the one at the campfire, begin to move up and away out of sight. Something is happening up ahead.
All right, I tell Magnus closest to me that there's movement up ahead. I think we're about to get into a battle.
I just say rip.
All right.
Should be the last one to go.
Me and Kato move to the side so that we're.
And with that, the Durgar up ahead that was in vision begin to move, and with that, that is where we will end our
Oh,
session.
thank God. Oh my God, I was about to pass out.
Oh jeez.
Good shit today.
So I'm gonna go ahead and stop the recording. We'll be right back.
You know what? We've been forgetting to loot bodies, guys.
At this, I mean, they're
Yeah,
creatures.
it's not worth it.
They're
Yeah.
creatures. They're, I mean, they're not gonna have
But
gold
remember
on
when
them.
we looted everybody we came across? That shit was funny as hell.
I mean, they were humanoids, so
Well, now we're just taking everyone's head.
yeah.
Yeah, we're looting their fucking skulls.
Hey, that's 500 gold a skull.
That's a pretty hefty amount, bro.
Now we gotta talk about something here.
Yeah, one of them is